All right, look at that, boys. We are live. It is a Saturday, June 20th, 2026, and it is the third round of the United States Open from Shinnecock Hills. And we have a modified Capital Golf Gang. First and foremost, Jon Guhl, the former executive director of the Mid-Atlantic PGA. How are you, my friend?
I'm wonderful. Back from Shinnecock. I was there on Thursday, and ready to watch some golf.
I can't wait to hear the full report. And we got my boy Spencer-Matic, former Nike club rep. He once sold the Sasquatch driver, one of the worst sounding square drivers ever. Now works for 44 Pro, the glove company in baseball. Fine golfer himself, Oklahoma proud, and Jacksonville proud. How are you, Spencer-Matic?
I'm well, Czabe. Looking forward to this.
What did they call it? The Sasquatch? Am I remembering that right?
The Sasquatch is correct. And if you want to get your chops in sales, try to sell that thing into golf shops.
I had one. It was yellow and black and silver, I think.
Yeah.
And it sounded
we can dive into that in this. I've got a long history of lessons learned from that adventure.
Well, look, it's appropriate given that we are back at the place where Corey Pavin won with VAS irons. VAS was a Cleveland product, correct?
Yeah.
And their whole concept was, let's put the hosel behind the face so you can't shank it. Why a professional would play those clubs can only come down to one thing. Money.
Yeah, they'll play with anything.
But he won this thing here with a 4-wood that they showed earlier this week. I don't know if you saw Smiley on Live From.
I saw.
He actually hit that thing. And it was awful. So anyway. All right, let's settle in, boys. Your leader, Wyndham Clark, still stuck at 7 under, through 5 holes today. This guy Stevens, who I know nothing about. Spence, I hope you know something about Stevens. Anything? Bueller?
Sam Stevens has had a nice, solid little year this year. Been following him. I don't know his career.
Where's he from?
He's from Wichita.
Where did he play college?
The first family of Wichita. His dad and his grandpa, they all won the state amateur. Somehow
Where did he
big
play in
shots
college?
There. I read that. Now I'm trying to remember.
How old is he? Is he under 30, over 30?
I think he's under 30. He started on tour like 2018 or so. So he's been around 8 years. He might be real close to 30, actually, now that I think about it.
All right, so he's in the chase. The winds are, they say, dying down. I think that's a relative term.
Correct.
They were howling this morning to the point where some guys were watching their balls not even stay in put.
I believe the first single 5-putted today.
Who did?
The first single out, Dylan Wu, 5-putted on number 1.
Dagger. I make. So it looks like it's taming down just a bit, but man, these guys, when they get the ball up into the jet stream, there are some wicked curves on Shot Tracer. So yeah. This is going to be a siege today, boys. It's that simple. My official web scoreboard has Wyndham Clark at 6, and he's listed at 7 on TV. I wonder what
he just birdied number 5, 2-putted.
All right. Well, PGAtour.com cannot be trusted with the leaderboard. So
I guess not.
All right. So while we settle in here, Mr. Guhl, please give us your impressions of the golf course.
Well, first of all, the slopes and the hills are unreal. Looking up at 10 from the fairway, follow that with 11. The change in slope and realizing how small of a target area they have. The climbs to 18 and 9, just as a spectator, are tough. I couldn't imagine doing it as a golfer and trying to control your trajectory and your flight for all that. So that's what you don't see as well on TV, is just the amazing slopes. We're now, I think, if on the screen, we're looking at 6 a lot of people don't realize that's the only body of water on the golf course right there. That little lake on 6, which really doesn't come into play for these guys.
I wouldn't even call it a lake. I think it's a pond.
Okay,
Full
let's call it a pond.
Pond would be nice for you.
Yep, it'd be nice if he hits one in here right now. I'm rooting hard against the blow pig.
Oh, so. Here we are, Spence. We have an anti-blow pigger right here on the broadcast. I mean, you smash one locker. I guess Guhl never lets you forget.
No, it's not just that, but that's a big part of it.
It's not just that.
Well, I think also I just found the interest. If you want to talk about the locker room incident last year, that was at Oakmont.
Yeah.
And then today on the first tee, who announces Wyndham Clark?
Bob Ford, right?
Bob Ford. So I thought that was pretty funny. I'm sure Bob didn't give it. I mean, you know what? Bob is the ultimate pro. Right. But he would be the last guy to do anything maybe to where maybe took it down a notch or whatever. But I listened to him announce it, and it was perfect as always for 40.
Yeah. By the way, look at this green here on 7. Look at all the pins. I guess there's one pinnable spot on that green because
that's the way it's been so far. That's what I was going to mention that.
What have you ever seen, by the way, at a major? They used one 10-square-foot piece of green for all 3 pins so far.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go any farther left than that because everything goes off the green if you hit left of that flag. So, yeah, I mean, it's weird.
Right. I think it's time we try to do the old sync up. By the way, Spence, have you ever played Shinny?
I've not played Shinny. I played in the U.S. Open qualifier just west of there at Sands Point a couple years ago, but I've not played Shinny. How'd
you finish in that one?
Not good.
Not good. But you played it.
Half the field. It was what was great is the Met section, and I always wanted to go up and play for the Met section for once. And half the field withdrew because it was horrible weather. But I toughed it out. What am I going to do? I got to wait for a flight tomorrow. But everyone left. Yeah.
Right. All right. So let's try to do the sync up. Schauffele is on the tee. Mm-hmm. When he hits it, say hit. Okay. Here we go. Yep. I'm going to tell you. Ready? Hit.
Hit.
Whoa.
I'm 7 seconds behind.
Hit.
Okay. So you counted 7 seconds, Guhl, and I'd say, Spence, you were probably 3 more seconds after that.
Yeah.
Or 2 more seconds. I would give yourselves a little 7-second pause. And you, Spence, a 10-second pause.
No, you got to pause, right?
You got to do it, Czabe. You got to pause 10. I got to pause 3. And I think Gitter and Spence are the same.
You're right.
Yeah, we're about the same.
Hi, Gitter. How are you, buddy? Eric,
hi, buddy.
Gitter.
How are you?
Club champion, master fitter from Mequon, Wisconsin. Just off the golf course.
Just got off the golf course.
Nice.
Where did you play?
We played at Kettle Hills, so basically my backyard, and the front 9 took about 2 hours and 35 minutes. So we bagged it a little early, and then we went to the watering hole for a little bit. So
and that's a very Wisconsin thing to do. Get her, say hi to Spence-O-Matic. You have not met him yet, but you will soon.
What's up, Spence? How are you, buddy?
Oh, we lost Spence.
Oh, Spence is frozen.
Oh no, he's frozen.
Spence went. He went.
He's gone. Totally gone now.
No, I was going to say he went Han Solo on us. Frozen.
Yeah,
right.
Frozen in time.
Okay, so I'm going to hit pause for 10 seconds. Luckily, I'm in this stupid ass playing through nonsense.
We're seeing playing through as well.
Here we go.
I'm going to pause for 3, maybe 10. A little too long.
Guhl, you're the man of numbers. 10 seconds?
Yeah, we think 10 seconds.
I think 10 is about right. Yeah.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. Now, you might ask, did I really need to count out? Oh, now, God darn
official.
It. Play.
Oh, no.
I had the same thing. I counted 3 seconds and then hit play, and it didn't register really fast.
All right. I'm definitely paused too far now. Sadly.
Yeah, we're going to have to do it again.
We're going to have to do it again.
I see Scheffler standing on the left side of my screen.
Scheffler's looking at his book.
Right.
Yes.
I got that too.
Well, Spence, good to have you back. We have to do it on the hit. That's the key thing. So we'll call out the next hit that is described. Have you seen the controversy over whether or not NBC is piping in hit noises and whether their production assistant is mistiming them?
No, I have not.
No, it's a delay of the sound. It's a sound. It happens a lot in broadcasts. The parabolic and everything's not synced up.
All right, Scotty's over his ball right
backed
now.
off. Backed off.
All right, so I am definitely behind. Scheffler today in his resplendent white shirt.
Yep.
Plain.
White over khaki.
White over khaki.
It's got the Jordan Spieth look going, basically.
And the khaki belt. Like, he matched the belt to the pants. I don't know if I like it.
Hit.
All right, I think I'm close to synced up now.
Hit. Spence and I are the same.
So we didn't wait long enough, I guess.
Okay, so I need to give you another 3 seconds of pause.
No.
Okay, I gave 3 more seconds of pause, so we should be closing in on it right now. Luckily, we got 2.5 hours to get this all synced.
Look at that.
Oh. Brutal.
So,
did you see, I think I saw Gary Woodland yesterday, or it might have been today. Blue pants, no belt.
All right, hold on. Wyndham Clark is chipping this from a foot off the green.
Yeah.
That's just outrageous stuff.
Got to be, he's trying to carry it over the slope and not have to deal with it.
Yeah, right where the grass turns a little lighter.
Which he did, and nicely done. I'm just saying, for me, as a committed putter from everywhere I can possibly
I was just going to say, that's a Czabe putt for sure.
I mean, look at
Hell,
how
it's been a Rory putt. Rory's putted all those today, and he's gotten them real close.
Look at how tight that grass is, too.
Goodness, look at this slow-mo.
Czabe, did you watch this morning? They were showing Miles Russell and Jackson Coyven, and on the first hole, Miles was like that far off the green, a straight chip, and he chipped it. And Furyk and them were going crazy. Like, this young guy, why is he chipping it? Why is he chipping it? And then he makes.
I know. I heard Sanzi and the rest of the guys say, "Wow, we would have putted that every time." And of course, Spence got me to meet young Miles 2 years ago when he was just 15 out Atlantic Beach Country Club down there in Jacksonville, actually near Fernando Beach, right? More like.
Yeah, it's in Duval County, Jacksonville, Atlantic Beaches.
Duval.
That's right, baby.
Duval
versus all y'all.
Kid was tiny. He still is tiny, but he was tiny. Putt.
Yeah, he's grown a little bit. He's thin.
All right, so I'm still a little bit ahead of Gitter, it looks like.
Yeah. I see the putt just went in.
All right, get on record, Gitter. Guhl is still very much anti-blow pig, has allowed no redemption or grace, even though he has apologized now for this smashing of the locker last year at the Open. Where do you stand on Wyndham Clark?
No, he's a douche. No,
still a douche.
I'm out. Yeah.
Well, he's asking for redemption based on his play. That doesn't work.
Yeah,
you gotta get redemption based on your actions.
Yep, 100%.
You know, he hasn't slamming clubs.
Hasn't smashed a locker since last year.
Ooh, John, that's pretty impressive.
John, here's a question for you. Get her to you too. Like what he did at the PGA last year was worse.
That's what I was just gonna say. He smashed a tee marker too,
and he almost took that guy out. He could have taken that Marshall.
Yep, and it was club, and it was right on his sponsor sign. Yeah,
right. Irony of it. It was on the AT. Was it on the? No, it was on the T-Mobile sign.
Yeah, correct.
I don't like his hat shape. He wears this extreme slouch style hat, and it just offends me. You know.
Well, I think that's the only kind of hat that fits on a nozzle. That's the only kind of hat that fits on a D nozzle. So he has to wear it.
I gotcha.
Tommy Fleetwood though has
speaking of chipping from off the green. Did you see Sung J M chip from on the green on number 7 today?
No.
So 7, you know, obviously we were just talking about it, just very 10-foot pinnable area there. He was on the back. I guess it wasn't left because left you go off the green, but he was still on the green on the back right. Almost impossible because you got to hit it up the slope and then try to stop it before it goes into the bunker. So he sand wedges it and hit it in the hole.
Oh, damn.
Buried it from chipping off the green.
Okay, guys. Tommy Fleetwood just finished his round today. Shot an even par 70 at 1 over. The leader right now is at 7 under. Tied for 6th is even. Is 1 over going to be top 5 by the end of the day?
For sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm right on.
Good.
Yeah, so that was a great round by Tommy.
Yeah.
That's what I thought Russell Henley was going to do.
Yeah, you had that call. What did Henley end up doing today?
Not good. I didn't see. I was mowing.
You were mowing.
But
Huge. Look
the
where this ball's
idea-
going.
Oh my
Bye,
God.
ball.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia.
Look at
Look at it.
look at how thirsty large patches of that grass.
Those
is now.
camera angles are so much more useful to show people. Like John, what you talked about with slope.
Yeah.
I love the ground level cameras. Like even with I'm watching golf with my son, and at Augusta National, and they show like 14, right? That massive hill in front, and from the TV tower behind it, you're like, oh, you see how giant that false front is. Yeah. It's wide, especially like 5 at Augusta National. Same thing, like that. They should do that camera angle more.
I agree. Here's a worm camera. Yep, they went away.
Oh yeah, I like that. So more people should like Fitzy, don't you think? What do you guys say about Fitzy?
I love Fitzy.
I'm a fan.
Yep, I like his cross-hand pitching.
See ya.
Oh, sit.
You can't cannot miss the flag left. If you miss the flag left, it's going off.
Mm-hmm. Look how fast that's moving. Goodness.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, when William Flynn designed this in 1890, whatever,
the green speeds were 7.
Yeah, right. And they played in tweed jackets. So all of the architecture nerds that want to talk about, well, Flynn's intent on this. I mean, we're talking Babe Ruth taking a train from Boston to Cleveland to play baseball. Get in! Oh! Hello, Scotty!
Yeah.
It's the only way he can make a birdie.
That's true.
By the way, his shirt is not plain white. It's
you're right.
Pattern
Look
to
at
it.
that.
So Zabe, you're about 2 seconds ahead now.
Basically playing. But...
All right, sorry. So I ruined it.
It's fine. You're fine.
No. Tell me how many seconds ahead that was, because I'm going to pause. You say 2 seconds?
Probably he wasn't chipped. He hadn't hit it yet.
Yeah. Chris Gerard had just commented that Scheffler was downright Spiethian this week. That was pretty good.
Called it. He called it.
Pretty good.
Boy, that third hop, holy moly.
I would have putted that too, by the way.
Poorly. Yeah, you're going to put that.
I would have putted it.
You're going to put that all next week, Zabe, at Aaron
You're going to see it all next week. Get her at Aaron Hills. I would have slap putted that thing off that backstop behind the pin.
So
it would have gone. Would have gone 15 feet away, and I would have been so happy.
Yeah. So is Joe Mayo or Short Game Chef going to take credit for that chip and replay it like 20 times this week on Instagram? Who's going to take credit for that?
I don't know. Who is the short game guy working with Scotty right now?
Isn't he working with that Irish dude?
Are we going to get into this with Scotty and instructing? Are we going to get into this right now?
Yeah, we can get into it.
Look how low he has that ball teed right now, by the way.
That's to keep it down in the wind, right?
You've got all these instructors with stables of tour players.
Look at that shape.
The number one player.
Hold on a second, Spence. Hold on. Look at this banana.
Jeez.
Oh, and he's 79
in the fairway.
Oh,
he banked it off the rough.
Damn. Give me some stats on that. I want feet of curve. I want
60, 70.
I want apex. Yeah. I want carry distance.
255.
All right, so back to the short game with Scheffler.
Well, it's not the short game, the full swing. You've got all these players, and the number one player in the world sees an instructor that only sees one tour player.
Yeah, his childhood instructor,
and
Randy Smith.
And seems like they're struggling to figure out the path and pace relationship right now, and it doesn't seem like it should be this difficult.
They're working on grip and all those things. You would think grip at this point would be pretty.
A little too late to be working on grip, I would say.
I don't know. Nelly Cordes switched it mid U.S. Open herself. Won the damn
nice
thing.
Call, Zabe. Yeah.
She also changed her shoes because she had the LeBron shoes on.
Yeah,
I know. Terrible. So the shoes too. So
Wyndham's going to have to stop making nice chips. I'm not liking this.
Yeah, they're humiliating us amateurs by doing that so easily. So I see
where
what you're
is Sam
saying.
Burns hitting this shot from? Goodness.
He laid up short of the hill.
Spence, I understand what you're saying, Like, why is it that hard? My counter, if I could just be the court-appointed attorney for Joe Mayo, is Scheffler's swing's unique, fair, and he does a lot of things to sort of save bad swings at the last microsecond. That's why some of his finishes look so weird. So I'd say working on Scheffler's swing is like working on some exotic one-of-one sports car that maybe other teachers couldn't even figure out. How about
or
that?
Or a Club Pro guy, Mazda Miata.
Right.
But Randy Smith is the instructor.
Right.
Randy Smith, not
Randy
Joe
Smith.
Mayo.
No, Joe Mayo is just a short game guy. Yeah.
So
Not
Randy
his short game guy.
Randy Smith has no other tour clients.
I don't think so.
He had because he's a Dallas-based instructor. He's taught a lot of those kids, but a lot of them eventually move on to a tour instructor, if you will. By the way, shout out to Pat Coiner from the Mid-Atlantic PGA, now in Florida, but he's the one teaching Wyndham Clark now and got him all straightened out.
Oh, nice. Really?
Yeah.
I thought that female psychologist got him.
Well, she's the psychologist. She's the mental health, but
well, that was the biggest problem. He was a lunatic.
Well, but then his last 2 years, he was stinky, and I think Pat straightened him out, swing wise.
All right. Also, one other point, Spence, about Scheffler. Like, what the hell's wrong? I'm like, he is T6 right now, and it's only Saturday afternoon, so it's a high bar.
But it's bad for him.
Like, why isn't he winning by 6 right now?
Yeah, right.
He's got time.
By the way, he made no putts yesterday. He hit like 13 greens.
He's not making any putt. He didn't make any putts today. The only one he's really made is the chip in. He birdied 10 as well, but every other time he's had a 10-footer or less, he's missed.
All right, you got a comment for us out there listening and watching on YouTube, on Twitter, wherever it is you're catching us. Just send it our way. YouTube is where the comments come more directly, but we'll try to fish some out of Twitter. We'll answer questions. All the guys here know a lot about a lot, and what we don't know, we'll just make up. That's how it works.
That is how it works.
All right. We got a chip here coming from cross-handed Fitzpatrick. And,
wow, is that good? Goodness, is that good?
So this will surprise nobody, but I tried that cross-handed chipping. Absolutely.
For 6 holes.
No, I couldn't even take it to the course. I tried it on the chipping green. I'm like, this is fucking impossible. Like,
they didn't kick you out of the course for trying that?
Have any of you guys tried cross-handed chipping?
Not a chance.
I have not. I don't think I coordinated enough to even take the swing back.
I learned to play cross-handed back when I taught myself back in Irving, Texas, and
screw you, Wyndham Clark.
I tried chipping it, and you end up going down quite a bit, and so I don't need it. Short game's decent.
All right, here's Stevens, his first airtime in a little while. Kind of freezing out the guy in second place, don't you think?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Let's not show him.
Now that's a white shirt.
Yeah,
very
it's a painfully white shirt, but look at the logos. 1, 2, 3, 4. He
doesn't straight down's the manufacturer, so we'll give him that.
He doesn't have the
he's got loves on there, sure.
Doesn't have the double chest, so he's got room. It's like this chest available, and after this week, somebody will probably buy it.
Go full NASCAR.
100%.
Loves is the Kansas heritage because they're based in Oklahoma, so it's the Kansas heritage for him.
I think don't tell me if I'm wrong. I think 7 logos is the max. Both chest, both collars,
both sleeves,
and the back of the neck,
and
and hat. So 8.
So
when hat, you could have 1 on the front.
You could have 2 on
the
hat,
side.
though.
Hey, and they have pants now with the words down the side.
Yeah,
I saw that on
Clark's got that right now.
Yep, he does. Yep.
When I see the straight down logo for the apparel, first thing I think of Phil Mickelson in the '90s, right?
Oh yeah, with the pop collar.
Didn't he win the when he won Phoenix? Or was he wearing a straight down?
I think
yes,
you're right, Spence.
He won at Tucson, had the pop collar, put on that Conquistador gold trophy helmet. Yep. And took $0 home because he was still an amateur. So that probably killed him. knowing
looking at
what
Scotty now. I count
whore
4
he is and a
logos.
whore for money to not take any money that week. Oh,
Well,
must have burned his ass.
As a former Nike employee, Nike, if you're a Nike athlete, you only have Nike.
He's got 4 logos, all Nike. I just counted.
Some
Scheffler.
have been able to negotiate one, but you'll see the Nike athletes all are only Nike head to toe.
Well,
Ooh, stay there.
keeps
Right in the
clean.
shadow of the flag stick.
That's good
That
shot.
bothers me, right? When the flag's like that, someone go take the flag around the.
Go untangle that. Schauffele. It's a little fluffy one here. Okay. That's good. It's good.
We haven't seen much of him yet either, right?
I'm a shot play guy.
You like
I'm
Xander?
rooting for him right now until Scheffler or McIlroy makes a move.
We don't have time today to get into Rory's comments before the tournament started about how this second track deal is going to be like glorified Corn Ferry Tour events. I couldn't believe
exactly
he
what we've
said
been
that.
saying, right?
Well, and it doesn't matter if he's right. People hit me in the comments going, well, he's right. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. His job is not to say that. Like, that is
Right.
so damaging for the tour and for them trying to attract and retain sponsors. Like, you should be aware of your other pros who will be affected by you running your mouth.
Or let's maybe give him credit for knowing to get that reaction to try to make sure he explains, look, we can't sustain financially just these
Yeesh.
high tier events only. It's going to kill these other ones. When he said they're like Corn Ferry, I think what he's meaning is like none of us are going to play those at all.
So in other words, you're saying it was a shot across the bow that maybe
Yes.
he had been lobbying privately to the tour to go, look, this is a
Yes.
bad idea, Rolap. So you
I
need to
think so.
rethink this. And he was just like, nope, this is what we're doing. And so this was his last ditch bid to go, you know what? I'm just going to say it. Interesting theory.
Yeah, I think that he's not going to say something like that without having a reason behind it.
Well, but he is Rory, and he lives in his own world. He kind of humble bragged about how he's playing fewer and fewer tournaments. Do you know he has too few tournaments this year, Getter, to qualify for the stats on the PGA Tour's official page?
Well, he skipped one of the premier events or one of the elevated
He skipped
events, right?
3 of them, and he's
Yeah.
skipping next week at Travelers, which is also elevated.
Also elevated, yeah. I mean,
When that first came out, they said you could only miss
You had
1 or 2
one, yeah.
with a
I
special
think it
exemption.
was.
I think he's
said.
utilizing his assistant commissioner power here by saying,
Well, and I think he's
I can
like,
do it
hey,
all.
I helped you guys through this whole live thing. You're going to throw me some bones. I'm going to pick my own schedule and do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah, but I just don't like him bragging about how little he plays. That doesn't inspire, if you
Yeah.
ask me. You are in your prime. You should want to win as much as you
Oh,
can.
yikes.
Whoa.
That's a stay putt right there for sure.
Hey,
Wow.
easy. That was an explosion went off in his hands.
Well,
But no, it's just a symptom of these guys make too much money, so he doesn't have to play. Like,
yeah.
I think,
And I think that's his point.
play.
I don't think this goes back. He's making the same point. Like, you're paying us so much for these events. I don't need to play them. Anything else?
No, but
And you're going to see me less with these 2 tiers. You'll see. Don't you want to see me more? And then
Why?
when he followed up that comment with the old tour was great, I think what he's saying is like, look, there were a lot of great tournaments you're taking away with this 2-tier thing.
these
I think
guys
that's what
should
he's trying to
play.
say.
These guys should play 26 events a year. That's just half the season, half the year.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a lot, but I mean,
And what do they actually
NBA
play? 16, 17?
NBA players play 82. Well, some of them.
No,
Yeah, not all of them.
no
MLB
NBA player
players
plays 82.
MLB players play 162. Some of them.
But I would say a good majority of them play like 140 to 150. Like they'll take like 10 days off.
I know.
Hey,
What
John,
did
if I may, as an agronomy nerd here,
Let's go.
I know the greens are POA, but are they bent fairways out there? Do you know?
I did not get close enough to the fairway. I didn't even look.
You didn't take any.
That's why I do the crosswalks when I go to tour events, so I can get
down on your knees and feel it.
I'm looking back in the grass. Yeah.
I would guess that's a northeast grass. I would assume, but I don't know if the wind in the salt water is part of it.
Yeah. Scheffler.
Oh, big putt.
Getting hot.
Bang.
Big putt.
Okay, we got some movement here.
And I think as I'm sure everyone in this room understands, you don't look at the leaders at 7 and he's at even.
No.
You look at how many players
people are
first
between you.
and where
100%.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't even look at that, Spence. I look at who's in second, and that's all I look at. I'm assuming that there's going to be a blow pig blow up.
We can only hope.
Because here's the thing. If he doesn't come back to them,
then it's boring.
Then it's over.
Yeah.
So you might as well just comp him off of who's in second.
So I have a good buddy that's up there with a friend of his, or with his son, and they bought the tickets a couple months ago. They've rented a house not far away from here, and they were getting blown up with emails this week about, because they only had grounds passes.
That's too bad.
Hey, upgrade to the whatever level. Like attendance has been not so great this week, right?
Yeah, the bleacher they just showed, it seemed like it was empty.
Well, you can't get there. Right, Guhl?
Yeah, it was very tough. For us, I was staying on Western Long Island, and it was an hour ride to the parking lot and then about a 45-minute shuttle, which was actually not bad. They're trying to get everyone to take the railroad, and but it was not. It was local, not an express. So we were going to go to one of the Long Island stops, and it was going to be 2 hours on the train from there. And I was like, ain't doing it.
2 hours. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So
was it $200 like the World Cup train?
Yeah, I don't know what the cost of the train ride was. It is hard to get out there, though. So, and I think all the people that live out there in the summer, this is the weekend, at the Hamptons kind of time frame, and all the kids are just getting out of school. They all leave at 6 o'clock. You should. When Thursday afternoon, while we were still there, it was empty. And then I was watching yesterday after I got home. Friday 5 o'clock, Scotty Scheffler's playing with nobody watching him. There's 6 people watching him.
Well, they're not going to be back until like 2032 here, and I think that's the only other one scheduled. I just don't think it works here. Like, to me, the U.S. Open, you need to put it at Baltusrol, Winged Foot, Oakmont, where you can put crowds and crowds can be there, and it's a much smaller property. This is a massive piece of land in an impossible place to get to by car or by bus or by train. Very challenging to find accommodations. Yes, you can rent some houses, Airbnb, whatnot. It's just a big ask. And, the USGA,
and it's a great golf course. It is just logistics. Yeah.
Yeah. And because it's so vast and because there's so much wind, you don't get the feel of excitement. It feels remote. And I like the big crowds and the big roars and the big grandstands. That's what the U.S. Open should be.
You said 2032 is when they're going back. Is that right?
Somebody told me that, yeah.
So will Elon have flying Tesla buses by then? They can just use those.
Yeah, but then there'll be air congestion at that point. I'd be like, your air Tesla is going to be 2 hours and 10 minutes.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay, there you go.
You'll be able to drive as fast as you want then.
I get why they come to this course. It's amazing visually, and it's a great test of golf. But you're also putting on a show, if you ask me. This is a television event. 99.9% of us are watching on TV. We're not out there.
Well, when they show, we've seen a couple great shots here, like Scotty's chipping. You see they had, 4 or 5 different camera angles. To me, I love those. When you see the different the crowd pop, as they say.
Right,
I love crowd pops. Yeah. And there's no pop going on right now.
Well, because there's limited grandstands. They're kind of far set back. Wind is blowing, so you don't hear the noise.
Not coming back to Shinnecock till 2036.
2036, okay.
But they are
definitely flying buses by then.
They're Winged Foot.
Easily.
Winged Foot 2028.
You'll be able to think about it. It'll be neural. You just think about flying.
We'll be on our sixth rollback of the ball, and it'll still be carrying 320 for amateurs.
No, we'll have pushed it back 5 more times.
Hopefully, we'll have bifurcation by then, like every other sport. So that'll be good.
You're pro bifurcation, huh?
Yeah, always have been.
Always have been, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the
I
problem.
am too. I just don't think the tour players will ever agree to it because they get paid based on playing the same thing as we do.
So here's a little story time, and now that we're in a commercial. So John and I were lucky enough to play golf with John Screen, who is the VP of North American Sales for Titleist. And he told us some stuff about what they found out testing the new balls, the rollback balls, the conforming balls, the double dots, the left dashes, all the different variants. And they were testing with their tour players, not with a robot. He said that the USGA never once tested it with a human. It was all robot lab testing. And they found some of the most fascinating things with certain player profile spends, that some of the guys who are high launch, high spin got penalized a lot more. Some guys with different launch and spin profiles actually gained a few yards.
Yeah. So, and I do this for a living, right?
All right, hold on a second. Hold on. We're getting a hell of a kickback. Nick, Gitter crashed out, and somehow he's now feeding back to us. We'll figure that out. Nick is in the back room there. Okay, it's just the three of us. All right, go ahead, Spence.
Yeah, so this is what I do for a living. I test products. Used to be golf, I did fitting, but now I test baseball bats and things. And I'm monitoring ball flight and making sure we're getting the bat barrel approved. Just this coefficient of restitution is the same stuff. And yes, there is a factor of, if we're talking bifurcation, basically I think that the club head, more than the ball, but also the athlete, seems to be the bigger. And I will say this, back when it was about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and Gary Woodland was in the 18th hole at Torrey Pines during the Farmers, not during the Open. And 18th hole, an important tee shot, and he hit driver, and he one-arm finished it, and it finished in the middle of the fairway. And to me, that's not the ball. That club head is like a trampoline on a stick.
Yeah.
And it allowed him to miss it. So I don't think people are concerned with the distance. I think distance is fun. I think distance does take skill, but distance, when you hit it properly, should be what it is, and not just swinging and hitting anywhere on the side of the face that way. If you can hit at that speed something this big, then great. Yeah. So what we want is if you miss the sweet spot, you should then have a little bit of a miss shown in the golf ball.
Right. Well, that's the thing. So soon after that discussion with John Screen about the balls and the stuff they were finding, he launches into, remember this discussion of their new club head, which had certain new polymers that were pushed forward in the face, and that allowed for a better initial velocity. And he was going so fast, my head was spinning, and I'm like, holy crap. And I just I pointed to John. I was like, see, as the USGA is worried about rolling the ball back, look what John and the Titleist guys are doing with the club head.
They're working on figuring it out. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, they're 10 years ahead, or 5 years ahead in club design. I mean, they know what they're coming out with in 4 to 5 years right now. So they're figuring it out all the time.
Well, I would like to see bifurcation. I'd like to see the ball, a uniform ball that spins a lot more, that basically would allow for mishits to then curve more offline, and then allow I'll make the point this way. If you go to Dick's Sporting Goods and you go to the football section, you're going to see a wall of footballs, right? You're going to see the Nerf with the little wings on it, so that when I go to a tailgate, I can throw it as far
70 yards.
Trevor Lawrence. Right. Okay. I'm a 55-year-old man, and I can do that for fun because that's a recreational thing for me. But also in the bottom left corner of that football wall is that Wilson, the Duke, right? Is that NFL ball.
Right.
And so what I say is you have a uniform standard on a ball, and then these here's the thing about what Titleist and Nike's. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, Spence. You're not wrong, but the biggest problem, Guhl, tell them what you and John said about why the pros will fight this to the death. Bifurcation.
Yeah, because they get endorsements based on playing the same equipment as we do.
Yes, so that's the point I'm going to make. That's the point I'm making. So I'm making the point. I worked in the industry. I understand. I've heard that a million times, and I have a solution for that. Okay.
What's your solution?
The solution is you have the manufacturers still put their stamp on that ball. It's a conforming ball that Titleist has, that Callaway has, that everybody has. Okay, and here's the beauty of that. Titleist and Callaway, they don't have to spend a single penny on R&D, and they're going to sell those like crazy because they have the stamp on it. So they're fans of a Titleist guy, a Callaway guy, whatever. It's the same ball, so they can buy that. So here's the beauty to me.
I'm going to buy the spinnier, shorter ball that the pros are playing. Just
if you're a tournament guy, like if you're playing a tournament.
Why? If I'm allowed as an amateur to play the better non-spinny ball, why would I play the bad one?
No, like I'm playing an FSGA event next week, right?
Yeah.
So and that gets points
and
Wagger points and everything. If you're getting Wagger points and you're in a USGA or FSGA or any kind of event, you're going to play the standard tournament ball.
No, you're going to be asked to play that ball, but how do you enforce?
Well, then it's
there's a conforming balls list.
It's a conforming ball list.
I know there's a conforming list, Guhl. How do you enforce?
Yeah, you put it on the rules officials.
You're going to
the same way you enforce grooves.
Every ball.
The same way you enforce grooves. Do you check grooves? Do you check grooves?
Okay, well, then I tell you what. As soon as that bifurcation day comes, I'm setting up a website where I'm taking the good balls and I am reskinning them in Asia to look like the conforming balls, and I'm selling them on the dark web with Bitcoin. Boom! I'm a billionaire.
I love it. Hey, while we've been talking,
a lot of time on your hands to think about that.
While we've been talking, Blowpig hit it over the green on 8 and made bogey, or hit it in the bunker and then blew that over the green. And then Sam Stevens, our boy from Wichita, bounces one off the flag stick on 9. Doesn't make birdie, but we got a 2-stroke game here.
Yes,
we just need Blowpig to keep coming back to bring the rest of the field.
Any shot off the flag stick should count as in. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. It's not in the hole.
Come on. Be a cool bonus.
It's not
so you're only allowed good luck.
Flag stick counts.
Sorry, Rory.
That scrambling graphic right there said scrambling this week 11 for 21. They can go and change that 11 for 22.
Yep.
What if he makes this? Does that count then as a scramble?
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, I might have early called that. Yeah, it counts.
Morikawa. You know,
bye.
Morikawa. Oh no, there it goes. Wah, wah, wah.
You're gonna blame a reporter for that one, Colin?
Oh, here we go. Well, I was just about to give Colin a lot of credit for
It's gonna grab his
that.
back. My back's bothering me right now.
Listen, I was like gonna give him credit for playing through that back injury when it didn't seem like the smart thing to do. He's somehow got it
trust
out.
me, he's telling us, he's letting us know he's still got a back injury.
So
Every other guy up and down that range is hurt.
You're an anti-Mr. Fuji.
Everybody up and down that range is hurt, and he's the one talking about his injury.
Oh,
this might go in.
Okay.
Nope.
So yesterday, Wyndham made all those, and it was pissing me off that he would miss the green like that, and then he would just make a 30-footer.
Pissing me off. Stop making those. We at some point we're gonna have
a good player.
We're gonna have to talk about old Joaquin Neiman, the little shrimpy Argentinian. Actually, no, Chilean. The shrimpy Chilean with
Chilean
his
sea bass.
The Chilean sea bass. John Rahm today kicked his driver 3 times off the tee.
No, that was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, he missed the cut.
I said I don't think he made the cut, did he?
Right.
Yeah, he did not get penalized for that.
So that's an interesting one. So this is we've always not had the opportunity to give a penalty to someone for poor behavior. And this year, all 4 majors put it in as a local rule that you can now penalize someone for poor behavior. But it is by definition subjective. It's, golf or I forget exactly the words now, but behavior that you would not expect on a golf course, right? And, one of the things that you immediately go to is foul language. And, you hear foul language everywhere on the tour and also probably in high-level events and even fun events. So I always took it as foul language directed at someone else, right? If I yell the F word out loud, that's not great, but it's not what I would call reaching the threshold of this rule. But if I say F something to the rules official or the superintendent or something like that, that does trigger it, right? And throwing the club, certainly, that's the situation that you're talking about, Czabe. How about kicking the club? I would say that it wasn't that, I mean, this is not, hey, we don't want to see this, because, we definitely don't want to see this with Rahm. But I just didn't think it was that bad. He was just kind of trundling it down the, I hit a bad shot. So
I think, it's interesting. So you were saying as a rules official, you never had even the leeway to ding somebody a stroke or 2 strokes based on behavior. That
right.
was
We
not
can
allowed.
Disqualify them, but that's a pretty big step.
That's
right?
That's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would draw the line on damage to the course or property. So in other words, when Wyndham smashed the sprinkler head and it went off down at Charlotte, was that Wyndham that did that?
No, that wasn't Wyndham. That was
somebody else.
That was one of the Canadian. That was one of the Canadian guys.
Okay, but when Rory smashed the tee marker last year at Oakmont, that should be a DQ.
Right.
Like
the rule wasn't in play then, but yeah. Or Sergio. No, so the other interesting thing too is in
Sergio, yeah.
It allows you set up your penalty system, whether there's a warning, whether the first offense is a 1-stroke penalty or 2-stroke penalty. And I haven't seen the one for the USGA, but obviously they went straight to a 2-stroke penalty. At Augusta, with Sergio, he got the warning, right? So, once again, it's subjective on how the major is going to treat it.
I forgot what did Sergio do again at the Masters?
On the second hole.
Second hole, yeah.
He hit one far right, I think, and he just turned and he smashed
it.
Something.
Yeah, like 4 or 5.
Cooler. It was the cooler.
He
smashed the cooler on the bench. Yeah.
Oh, here comes
Scotty. Look at this shot by Scheffler.
Wow.
Oh, this is going to be strokes gained. If he can
might
make
be
that,
leading by the end of the day.
I was going to say, if he can get to 2, let Blow Pig sag back to 4, it is game on.
It just tells you, like, he bogeyed 1 and 2, and I'm like, man, Scheffler's out of this tournament. I'm disappointed. I wanted to see him do something. Just got to wait long enough.
His first couple shots, like his feet were moving more than normal.
Really?
And it's like, what is? Oh yeah, he had the Gary Player step through going for a while. It's like, what?
I think he's trying his hardest to hold that face off right now. That's why he does 100%. It with his feet. He just holds that face square as long as he can.
Yep.
There you go, a little fist pump there.
So you don't see enough because guys are so long now. Like that was a 3-wood. I would love to see more 3-woods into greens like that. That would be so cool because that's a separator right there. That shot.
16. I'm trying to figure out the wind. I think 16 is into the wind the whole way.
Yeah, so it was a 300-yard drive. He had 275 in right there.
Spence, you can't make courses long. You can't make par 4s long enough for them to have tip 3-woods.
Well, if they had a spinnier ball, they could then be fine with it.
Oh, look at Ted.
Teddy 2 strokes.
Get out of the way. We're hitting this shot.
Yeah, they were when we were talking. I was watching. The guys kept coming out on the crosswalk when he was trying to get him to stay still.
So Ted Scott's nickname that he doesn't love when he used to caddy for Paul Lazinger, Teddy 2 strokes. At I want to say it was at Doral one year. There was a shot that someone had chipped from off the green, and before the camera was following the ball, and it was going across past the pin, and someone picked up the pin as it went by, right? And so no one thought of it, and then after the round, they called the whole group into the trailer, and they replayed that, and they stopped it, freeze framing that. They goes, "Whose shoes are those?" And they all looked over at Teddy, and the rules official looked at Teddy and goes, 2 strokes. So his nickname became Teddy 2 strokes.
Well,
They modified that rule after that because
yes, they did. Yep.
It was pretty punitive.
He caddied for Bubba Watson, which
Yeah.
would be enough to test the patience of Job from the Bible. So had to be tough. There's Sammy Burns tapping in right there. Anyway, just to cap off the tantrum stuff. So you damage anything that's part of the course, either a big gouge in a tee or a green that is beyond just a club slam, anything that's actual damage or a tee marker or a cooler, gone, DQ'd, like literally right there on the spot. And by the way, I don't think that amateur, Jose Ballestera something.
Yeah.
Who was the
one that peed in the Masters? Peed in the Reese?
He pissed in Rays Creek. Like, that's the most egregious thing I've ever heard of.
That's fine. Nobody saw it.
Fine.
Nobody saw it.
Yes, they did.
Like, imagine you're in the woods
get it done
there.
At some point.
You're in the woods left of 13 at Augusta, and you're like, I got to piss. Where do I go? And you think, oh, I'll just do it right here in Rays Creek. No big deal. Go to a tree. Go find an azalea. Jesus, man.
Funny thing you say that. So, like, one of our section events here, a good buddy of mine he went to pee in the woods, and then there was a female PJ member, of our section, and she was on the other side of the woods. So all of a sudden he was finishing, he was zipping up his pants, and all of a sudden he looked over, he's like, oh my God, the female is standing right there, and she saw me go to the bathroom in the trees.
Yikes.
Well, yeah, you got to watch out for that. All right.
So y'all saw that shot. So Xander just had 177 yards in on 10. And he hit an iron off the tee. Stevens also hit an iron off the tee. I think he's going to have like 50 yards in.
He roasted that thing. He got the down slope.
There's a big speed slot. Once again, that's a hill you can't see. 10 is elevated to the kind of middle of the fairway there, and you can lay up short of that.
Uh-oh.
And then if you get over the hill, you get the speed slot, and you go all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah. Well, Stevens' swing looks built for the win, doesn't it? Wasn't that that was super duper nice?
I guess playing in Kansas ought to do that for you, right?
Yeah.
No Eagles on 16 this week. Goodness.
Oh, here we go.
It's been playing in the wind.
Set it up.
I sat in the stands right here on Thursday, right here in the front of the stands on 16. Watched a lot of play come in. Saw our boy Logan Riley play this hole, Czabe.
And
routine par.
Okay. He had a tough week. Finished, I think, almost last. He was 10 over.
Something like, no, I think 8 over, but not
8 over.
Pretty close to last.
How did our boy Miles Russell do today, Spencer-Matic?
Oh, I didn't look it up. I was, as you knew, I was mowing the grass earlier.
I think he's +5 or 6.
It's great.
Did he beat?
He didn't
Jackson?
make a birdie. I remember watching early, and they said his first birdie of the day on like 15 or something. So,
did he beat Koivunen?
They are tied, but the other dude is way ahead of him.
All right, here we go, Chef. We're going to tell you when he hits the ball. Okay, see if we're synced up. Here we go. Hit.
I'm 4 seconds ahead of you, but I can't pause.
Oh,
just missed it.
Birdie.
Okay.
Birdie's good.
Send him to 2.
He's tied for T3. That's right.
Is it me or have they not shown Tommy Kim in a while?
They haven't shown him in a while.
He just made a nice birdie.
Look at that. 4 birdies on the back 9.
Longest consecutive birdie or better streak in a U.S. Open round.
For him.
Well, then they need to put that in the stats.
He's 77 yards.
31 rounds. Okay, yeah.
Stevens is 77 yards.
And Xander was 177. Wow. Yeah. Hit the fairway, kids.
Whoop. Bye-bye.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, gone.
Oh, jeez.
They talked about this extensively on my favorite TV show in the whole world, Live From. They talked about this exclusively on this hole. If you go up so far that the ball at the apex is going to be hitting the ground, there's not going to be as much spin.
Yep. These guys are all skipping it in. The ones that are making it stop, they're skipping it in.
Yep.
Wyndham making the putt.
How many long bunker shots has Xander had today?
A bunch, but if you weren't able to hear, they just said, "Oh, that's not going to stop."
Uh-oh. Nope.
So he laid up in the bunker on purpose because he was playing out of the rough. So he laid up in the bunker on purpose because he couldn't keep it from going over the back. Problem is, he hit the bunker shot over the back.
He laid up into the bunker?
That's what they just said. Because he was in the rough, remember? Rough there on 10. And you can't stop it. So he was going to try to keep it in the bunker so he could stay underneath it. Didn't work.
Scotty. He's got 2 holes to go. He's in T3. Oh, and by the way, if we go back to our call, so right now, Tommy Fleetwood's in at 1 over, and now he's tied for 10th.
Yep.
He's going to keep creeping up.
I love how TV pushes him right to the top of the 2s.
Oh, yeah.
Even though technically he should be at the bottom.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Jon Guhl.
That's all strategery, yes.
But like the protocol at tournaments is the fewer holes you have left, the lower you are amongst ties, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, you see on the 7s, the guy who's finished is the lowest name.
Look at Thigala having himself a tournament. Does he have like stakes and ropes to tie himself down in this win so he doesn't blow away?
Here's your boy, Tom Kim.
I could see that definitely being the case. Skinny boy. All right there, Tom Kim. Tom Kim at one point was facing, I thought, mandatory military service in Korea. How did he dodge that?
I believe he won a medal at the Olympics, and that
got him out. Nice.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. My boy Paul Tesori is former caddy.
You would definitely putt this one, Czabe, right?
100%. Just slap
no
Dick
chance,
that on the green.
There's no chance Czabe is hitting a wedge from that spot.
No.
Czabe, on this putt, are you moving the ball in the ball position at all? Are you just hitting it hard from normal?
Don't start. We're minimizing disasters. We're going to slap dick it up there. Hopefully,
that thing is so far forward in his stance, and he's getting that thing in the air like a driver off the tee.
Oh, that was pretty nice.
That's pretty tasty.
He's so good. There. He's so good.
Oh, that was a good shot.
But that's
for bogey.
Yeah.
All right, how's everyone fixed for snacks? I am very snack deficient. I'm going to have to go get a soda here in just a second.
We'll have to take turns shifting out.
Kids upstairs, but yeah.
Okay. Well, if you have to duck out and just come on back. We got sufficient coverage here to carry us through. Yeah. Coming up on the first hour concluding of this wonderful Saturday afternoon. Hoping you're having a great Father's Day weekend. The weather here in the DMV is so nice, Guhl.
Yes.
It's painful to be inside right now. Painful.
Yes. Oh, it's
perfect day to mow the lawn, like Spence.
Czabe.
Spence, how's it in Jacksonville?
It was nice today. A little sea breeze today, but it was low 90s, but sea breeze. It was good. Yeah.
Typical. Okay.
Nice
Scheffler, 6 iron from 175. That's
big
into the wind.
2 clubs of wind.
Right into the fan.
Look at that thing.
Oh,
double
left.
Double cross. Come back.
Oh.
Trying.
Bunker.
Oh.
Show us the hole location.
Is he going to blame that on Teddy too?
Well, he can't believe it only went that far, and
he didn't get the win right. Didn't get the win right.
Such a weird tantrum he had at Memorial.
And I'm a Scotty guy though. I love watching him play. That was just so weird.
It was very weird.
All right, we need the blow pig to have a big problem on this hole.
Yeah, just like everybody else is having problems. Why isn't he?
Noonan. All right, so he's hitting iron as well.
Yep.
And he's going to send it down the chute.
Yeah, if you get the speed slide, it's going down to 77 yards. Getting that
hole straight down.
Oh man, I thought it was in the rough.
No, it's good. Sadly, it's good.
Yeah. It's actually further back than Stevens was, so he'll be able to put a little more spin on it. Only thing is he's coming over from the right. He's got a little bit of the bunker.
Look at that. Look at that asset.
That's
so glorious.
Good.
Czabe's getting horny over there.
I am so
horny. Look at that grass flying right now and the
480 frames per second in 4K. They got a red cinema cam that probably cost $35,000 to get that
nice
shot.
Nice putt, Tom Kim. Jesus.
Yeah. Does your wife play? Oh wait, can I not say that?
Nope.
Hashtag me too.
Don't get canceled.
Don't get canceled. Can't get canceled from a YouTube stream that currently pays me $0. But I'm happy.
Come
to
on,
do it.
Shuffle. Let's go, kid.
Yeah, this is a big make here.
Yeah, this is huge.
Just got to get it there.
Well, he's downwind, so there's that. And just missed.
Oh,
Double.
Czabe,
Is that
do you use a line? Who here uses a line when they putt?
Don't
Anyone
use a line.
I don't use the line.
I can't
Always-
trust
always
myself
use a
to
line.
line it up right. Like, I don't know if it's lined up right.
and you
He
wonder
got
why
up.
you're not a good putter.
Okay, well,
Hey,
if putting a line on it would work.
I played a
I'd
bunch
do
of
it.
rounds with Czabe. He this last couple of weeks, he's been putting better lately.
He kicked my ass in Pinehurst, so I shouldn't really talk as much as I'm talking.
He
right
played
now.
so good at Baltimore Country Club, Tillinghast design. It was
He was
impressive.
unbelievable at Pine Needles when we played.
Yeah, I played good that day. You played bad, though. You didn't play your normal game.
Baltimore Country Club. This is the senior amateur there this year.
It is correct. Yep.
I'll be qualifying for that next Monday.
Oh,
Good
nice.
luck.
Spence.
If you get in, let me know. I'm going to try to volunteer as a starter for that.
Oh, phenomenal. Yeah, I'm hoping to. Playing well
Czabe
enough.
played Baltusrol on the way up to the U.S. Open, another Tillinghast.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Ooh.
How was Baltus roll?
Man, it was so good. The greens were so fast. Like, literally, the caddies were saying, aim for the right edge of the green when the flag was on the left. The first 6 holes, we played the upper. The first 6 holes, there's kind of a mountain to the right. Not mountain, but a hill to the right. So everything slopes hard right to left, real hard right to left. And if you hit in the middle of the green, you're going to be off the left edge. If you hit on the right edge, you can get it to a left green. They don't put any hole locations on the right side. It was so fast and so sloped. It was very difficult, but man, was it fun just because of that. Like, I mean, they said count your 3 putts. I think I had 6. And
So
you
the
played with me,
upper-
Czabe. I'm not that bad of a putter.
No. So the upper is the non-U.S. Open course?
Yes, but so both of them been recently renovated. This one was Gil Hance doing the upper, and everyone says that's the better one now, even though the lower is the
Really?
championship course. Yeah.
Scheffler, look at that bunker shot. That
Yeah.
was
Does it look
amazing.
like hands, or did he kind of stay with the traditional Baltusrol look? Like, what was your
It looks
take
like
on that?
excuse me. It looks like Baltusrol, but you could, they kept some trees. There's trees.
Okay.
Everybody's taken away all the trees, and I think they took away some. But what I like is they kept a bunch. You don't notice. Well, I didn't play it before that, but you don't notice missing trees like you do at like Congressional or something like that. All right, let's hit it over the back.
Yeah, the lettered pants. I cannot stand lettered pants. No word pants.
Bye bye.
Gone.
Yep, and Scheffler birdied this hole, so good for him.
Oh wow. Yeah, he birdied this, then the other 3. He's got 4 on the back.
Yeah, he's got 4 on the back.
So this wind direction today is 18 also into the fan, like 17, or no?
Well, if 16 is into the wind, 18 is right to left.
Okay, so he'll play 18. If he can make this putt, stay at 2, and then hit it close, get to 3, they can back up and
Yep.
wow.
Oh no, Stevens did not get it there.
So when we first got there, we sat in these stands watching 11, 12T right in front of us. But if we were in the far right side of stands, we could see 10 green with all the carnage that was happening in 10 green. What a great spot
So
that
that's
was.
the spot. Yeah, okay.
So John, that brings up something I like to ask guys that go to tournaments. So some people like to go and follow groups. Some people pick a spot. If you pick a spot, what is kind of the spot criteria for you? Is it tee shot from behind? Is it like approach? Like what's going to make you choose a spot to sit for a while?
I like being able to see more than one hole from a spot. So imagine 15 at Augusta where you can see 15, you can turn and see 16. And depending if you're in the back row, you could maybe turn around and see 12 and 13. But I like being able to, so that was a great spot for us because we could see 10 green, all of 11, 12T. And 12T was getting the launch down the line. We weren't behind him, but we were as far behind him to the side as you could be. And when we were on 16, the par 5, we could only see. Well, no, we lined it up so we could see 16 and down the line on 17, the par 3, the tee. So I just like being able to see more of the golf course if I'm going to choose to sit. I do not like at tour events like this to follow players just because everybody is. Everybody was going with Rory. All the New York people, he missed. All the New Yorkers love Rory, so it was a mob scene around Rory.
So, Czabe, how about you? Are you maybe follow around? Or?
Depends. Depends on what day of the tournament we're talking. Depends on what tournament I'm at. And depends on how many guys are rolling around with me. Like,
Clark keeps doing it. That was a great shot.
Great shot.
Yeah. I went to the BMW up at Caves a couple years ago by myself. And because I was by myself, I could do sicko stuff. So I pretty much followed one group around for the entirety of the front 9.
Look at this. This asset here.
It's a good one. Look at that. Just a little hop.
Still spinning back. See that? Still had a little backspin after that first hop.
Yep.
So, Czabe, I like on a Saturday, go follow one of the last place groups, right? Go early, follow them around.
See all the
holes, and then maybe park somewhere in the back 9. The leaders are starting to tee off and just kind of hang out there close to the bathrooms and the bars. Like, it's got to be strategic with all that, You guys got to come out to TPC Sawgrass. It's an amazing place to watch a tournament.
I bet.
Funny you should mention that, Spence, because I've been talking to some guys about getting together, pulling some money out of the 401 frickin' K, and trying to go to the Masters as a small group of 4 guys. And the tickets have become so astronomical. There is not a guarantee now, even on the secondary market, that you're going to get the tickets you pay a lot of money for. So that introduces an anxiety and an uncertainty that I don't want to deal with. And I'm thinking to myself, why don't we just plan a dude's trip to Sawgrass?
Yes.
Billion times cheaper. You guarantee get tickets, and it's a much better party vibe.
It's also a party vibe, but it's not Scottsdale. It's golf fan. There still is a lot of appreciation for shots, and you're going to go to a course that you're going to see, like sitting behind number 4 at TPC Sawgrass is phenomenal. There have been so many hole outs when you bank it over towards the water, and even guys our age have played, PGA, Tiger Woods, PGA Tour, EA Sports, and we've played TPC Sawgrass a million times in the video game.
Yeah, when those courses that you return to every year, like Augusta and TPC, that's them. You know the courses by watching it year over year.
And parking is super easy. You just got to buy the parking pass ahead of time, but you park and you walk in. Like, there's no tram. So you're parking on property at the PGA Tour headquarters, and then you just walk in, and you walk in at basically the tee box of 17. There's the giant merchandise and everything.
Oh, God,
Clark.
I'm so damn lucky. Screw him.
It was a great shot, but it was a terrible putt that went in.
But, oh, my God.
The law of averages has to take over eventually, right?
He is.
You would think, but
he's
the
got a
averages
horseshoe.
may not come until next week.
So he's
it's like when the Spurs start the game off making every 3-pointer. Just wait it out. They're going to start missing them.
But these things are episodic moments there, Spence. Sometimes the episode ends before the luck can turn.
Perfect.
Oh, that is roasted.
So the wind was going to the left, but a little down. Yeah.
So, and him to hit at 179 ball speed, for Scotty to hit 179 ball speed he roasted that.
All right, Getter, you're back.
I'm back.
Nice.
I got kids upstairs, so I'm just popping up and down when I can.
Understood. Weather forecast for our weekend at Erin Hills.
Looking great right now. Mid 70s. Well, maybe not great.
I see chance of rain.
Mid 70s all 3 days, and less than a 30% chance of rain. So that's just a normal day here in summer.
Okay.
So there's always a chance of rain, like Orlando. So I think we're gonna be good.
If
Okay.
Steven doesn't make this, Clark's going to be back to a 4-stroke lead.
Guhl, you're ahead of us. Hit. Miss.
No, miss.
Okay, so, look at the leaderboard now as it's 6:10 in the East on a Saturday. Everything is melted away to 4 dudes only under par. Everyone's going backwards today.
Yeah,
Even
typical
Clark's
U.S. Open.
Right, typical U.S. Open. Now my question is this good? Are we having fun? Is this...
Yes.
Okay.
We'd be having more fun if Clark was at like 3, but yes.
Well, one player is under par and moving up the leaderboard instead of like his greatness is paying off by standing out.
Scheffler is the only guy swimming upstream, and this is, again, I know the U.S. Open is supposed to be the ultimate hard test of golf. However, there's so seldom two-way movement on the leaderboard. Am I not talking to my mic? There's so seldom two-way leaderboard movement when they make it this hard. I don't find it that compelling.
Are they identifying the best player, though? That's their goal. They're identifying who's
doing a
playing
pretty
the
good
best.
job.
That's what they're trying to do.
Clark is
They're
definitely
doing a
the best
pretty good
player,
job.
even though I don't like
The cream is up at the top, no question about it.
Him and his new putter.
Well, and there's there's a certain amount of good fortune that goes to winning tournaments. Being in the right. I think he had a great tee time based on the way the wind was the first day, and then finishing up the next morning. He's made most of his luck. He's made those putts when he got a good break, and not everybody else is making them. So I'm not discrediting him, but you need some luck to win these things too.
Ooh, what a shot that is! See him hold that finish off. I felt like Fitzy's game. He did not finish above his belt with his hands. Fitzy with a great swing there.
Stop rolling. Okay, there you go. Skechers guy, I can respect that.
Swing.
Do we want this one in the bunker or over the back?
Topped 50 yards. That's what I want. Is that too much to ask?
I think it might be too much to ask.
Yeah, that's a lot to ask, I would say.
People are roasting me on Twitter because this guy Freddie, who's been the bell of the ball for the World Cup. He's been getting everything
from Germany.
Getting everything.
He got fucked by American Airlines. Welcome to the club, pal. And they canceled his flight to Toronto, and he was going to miss the Germany match entirely. And then literally the CEO of American and 50 other people, including J.J. Watt, swung into action to help him get there on time. And I'm like, this is bullshit. Americans get fucked by American Airlines on a daily basis, the worst airline ever. And they just have to suffer.
Oh, yeah.
Get down in there. Get down in
there.
Get
halfway down. Get halfway down. No, don't get in the flat. Oh, darn it.
But my point is, he was experiencing America, and he was being given way too much stuff. And I want him to experience what everyday Americans experience with our shitty customer service in the airlines. Maybe don't fly so close to the sun, Freddie.
Yeah.
Also, why is he protecting his face so much? That makes me suspicious. But anyway, people are roasting me on Twitter going, old man, you're bitter. They're like genuine hatred for me for some German dude they don't even know. That's unbelievable.
He's the bell of the ball.
Yeah. Welcome to America.
What if?
Apparently, he did turn down all the private jets, so at least he got that part.
Oh, what a guy! What a mensch!
Turned down.
He just took.
If I may, Alex Fitzpatrick just was on the screen.
Yep.
And I think it was a quick reaction to be like, "Oh, he's riding the coattails of his brother." I don't think there's a question. He belongs, right?
Correct.
Am I right?
Yep. Oh, he's proved it with his play.
He has taken his newfound status on tour and run with it. Like he's putting top 10s up every freaking week.
And I think there's actually quite a few people that are like that they're good enough to play on tour. They're just not good enough to get on tour.
Right.
And then you get that magic carpet ride, and then all of a sudden you can make the most of it.
Yeah. One of the guys on our text thread last night said, "Okay, predictions, who's going to win?" And I said, Alex Fitzpatrick in a playoff over Matt Fitzpatrick. And the guy said, okay. He goes, okay, never mind. I'm like, what?
Okay.
You wanted a prediction. That's a prediction.
All right, Scotty.
Look at where Scheffler is on 18.
Fairway.
God,
Wow.
is that good?
Roasted it.
Well, it looks like a wedgie in his hand. It looks like something that says
This has to be inside of 10 feet.
Hey guys, did y'all see him
Thursday,
do the
that's
Adam
220.
Scott? Did y'all see him do the
That's
Adam Scott
18?
setup with the hand?
this is no forward from Corey Pavin.
Well, I think on Thursday he had 220 in. Useful.
Oh,
Atta
yes,
boy.
sir.
Well
Yes.
Like I said, inside of 10 feet. Was
done. Did y'all see though, as he got ready for the shot, he did the Adam Scott like setting of the grip with his back to his left, behind his left hip. Like that was a little different.
All right.
Oh,
Blade this
hit
in
the face.
the face. Hit the face.
Exactly.
In the face.
In the face.
Go over the green.
Oh, looked hot. Oh shit.
He's so
That's a great shot. I have to give him credit. That's a great shot.
He had the wind helping him, so it wasn't that hard.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
that's,
Snacktown. I'll be right back.
Okay. Snacktown Express destination Spence. Bring me some if you don't mind. I don't even think that was
Kitchen's right
a full wedge.
by your door. Let's go to the kitchen.
We don't have snacks. That's the problem. Need snacks. Want snacks.
I just hope he makes it.
Oh,
Are you
he
trying to
better make it.
reverse Mongolium?
Yes. His putting.
You like my boy Spence? He knows things. Spence is the man.
Yeah, he does know things.
Spence has a great story about how he was once the official ball boy for the Jaguars. The guy that was in charge of the bag of the balls and the K balls and the inflation stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He said it was wild.
Did he know the guy from the Patriots? What was his name?
The ball boy there?
That ball boy, with the
Or
yeah.
Oh,
Deflate
wasn't
gate?
it Alex something?
I thought it was.
I
Like,
don't-
it
I
began
don't
with
know,
like a
but-
Y or something. The last name.
Yeah.
Where are you guys golfing this week in the summer of unemployment tour going?
Sadly, I'm driving to.
Yeah, he's going to Aaron.
Sadly, I'm driving to Indy on Tuesday to play crooked stick with our boy Massa.
Nice.
Wednesday.
I am playing Hermitage and Bethesda, and I had to cancel a Westwood because my guy I was going to play with is having some medical issues. So I'm only playing twice this week. But I'll
It's a rough week
make it.
for you there.
Yep.
Tough one.
Got a lot of golf
Yeah.
pros who want to take care of me, and not enough time to get taken care of.
And
That
as soon
that
as I
just
get
means
back
you
from
are
Wisconsin,
well respected and loved there, Jay Guhl. So that's a good thing.
yeah. And as soon as I get back from Wisconsin, Guhl, I'm right back on your coattails. So let's get it going.
Guys should have a burning tree round lined up pretty soon, I would assume.
You know, you played it with me, Getter.
Yeah,
And it's lovely.
so good.
I've played it more than enough times, which is outrageous to say.
I
Like,
loved Columbia too when we played that. That
Columbia's
Columbia and
really
Chevy
good.
Chase are both magnificent. They
I
are.
want to play
Columbia
Chevy
was
Chase
so
because
good.
that's been redone. And I hear Chevy Chase is really nice.
Miss it.
Miss it. Nit it. Miss it.
Damn it.
You
Guhl's a
did.
little ahead of us.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
right
got to stop doing the
right in the
reactions.
center. Right in the center too. Like it wasn't even close.
To go par on 10 and 11, missing them both. That's pretty good.
You know, golf is funny though. It could wake up tomorrow and nothing could feel right.
Yep. 100%.
Nothing, timing, grip, body. Sam Burns misses. Left.
Look at that white forehead. Holy
Yep.
smokes.
Yeah. I got that going on.
Yeah,
Like
I
that.
was
sure
gonna
do.
say, saw that in Pinehurst.
I mean,
I don't have much hair, but I do have some tan up here.
like people will sometimes say, why don't you try to even that out? I go, do you know how many hours that have been under the sun mowing the grass and playing golf to get this? Like, I can't expose my dome to that many hours. It's impossible.
By the way, Brian Harmon's playing with Scheffler. I don't think I've seen a single shot since like the first hole.
I have
Brian
not
Harmon
either.
must be 20 over at this point.
Yeah.
It would assume.
Watch, he's going to be like 3 over, and they're
Yeah.
still not have shown him.
He's got a chance still.
So Scheffler will get in, hopefully at 2 here.
2. Yeah.
Stevens is not finishing under par.
No.
And
right
hopefully
now.
Clark comes back to at least 4.
Yeah, we need Clark to get back to 4. So Clark 4, Scheffler 2 would be good. Oh, some meaty
and them 2 playing together tomorrow?
Oh, for God's sakes! Come on!
Told you. This next one's not a gimme.
No.
No, it's not. Damn you.
I mean, I could probably count 3 putts on today's round that I would have expected him to make. It could be so much closer.
That stupid shirt.
What is it? Crossed golf clubs? I can't quite see what that is.
I think it is. I think that's their old school logo when they initially started, right? Because it had the shield with the crossed golf
The
clubs.
shield is on the sleeve, so that's probably what it is.
Yep.
Make sure to bring that back up when Spence is back. He knows all the
Stevens up by the fence.
Whoa! Where is he?
Now that is not an out of bounds fence. I learned there's an out of bounds fence 5 yards to the right, but they have an internal fence, so that fence is just an obstruction.
I believe one of the guys,
if he's against the fence.
Yeah, he would get relief from that fence. Yep.
I believe one of the guys was near it on Thursday, Guhl, and he was lobbying for relief, and they were like, "No, it's really
Cashmere
not
Keith, let's go."
Yeah, Visor Boy. They said it's not going to affect your swing, and I'm like, but let's say you just wanted to punch out sideways, you would then be able to claim that it
correct
affects your swing.
Yep.
So you then take relief, and then you say, I've decided not to punch out, and you hit it straight. You're allowed.
Or after you take relief, now you have an angle to the flag. And
but you're allowed to do that, aren't you?
Right. That's permissible within the rules. Now, what you can't do is say, I'm going to, we don't know intent, right? I'm going to chip out to the side when you never, ever meant to chip out to the side just to do that, just to get the relief. But
well, that's the problem. Like, how do you know if I don't think that's the best play? You may say I don't think that's a good play, but I do. I'm chipping out straight to the left. Oh, yoink, you gave me relief. Sweet. Now I'm going to play normal.
I mean, it happens off a cart path all the time.
Yeah.
I have no
There's
shot.
Harmon. There's Harmon right there. There he is.
I've
Short
done that in
little lefty.
tournaments.
Waggles
when
a lot.
I'm near the cart path and I'm taking my stance lefty. Well, now you get relief.
Yep.
Just hit it in the trees.
He is hitting his driver so good.
Yeah. 475. Is this the hole that DeChambeau drove it across the road?
No, that was it? Okay, was it?
Yeah. And somebody else hit it off the road too. Somebody had cart path relief from the road.
With his new TaylorMade driver, Bryson.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Sorry you missed 3 cuts in a row in majors.
I know you're a big fan of him.
He's going for the Bryson slam, they're saying.
Yeah.
Missing all 4.
Who do you dislike more, Bryson or Wyndham?
Oh, definitely Bryson. Because Bryson, it's all fake. It's all this thing he's trying to put together to look like the cool YouTube guy, even though we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think, Wyndham, that's who he is. And I don't like it, but that's who he is.
Yeah. That's fair.
All right, Spence is back. I believe the boys sussed out that the micro logos on Scotty's shirt were the original Nike logo with the crossed golf clubs.
Yep.
And he had the shield on his
shield.
left. And he had the shield on his left sleeve.
Yeah.
Nike shield.
When did they get out of the club business, Nike?
2016.
Yeah, I was gonna say
10 years ago.
10
what
years.
was
God,
it?
it's been that long? Goodness.
What was it that prevented them from getting a foothold?
So at that moment, there was 2016 was about 2 to 3 years into the golf industry going from 1 or 2 year release intervals to Callaway and TaylorMade were doing club and basically driver releases like every 6 months, every 4 months. And it was flooding the market. And every golf company was losing tons of money, but everyone was chasing to be number one. And every sport in Nike you're expected to grow your business, 4, 6, 8% at least. And golf, you got football, basketball, all these sports that are growing the business, and then they're looking at golf and they're like, how come we're losing money? And we're like, well, that's what the business is right now. And they're like, why are we in that business?
Yeah, right.
And they actually, I remember the quote was one of the executives kind of sat up and goes, so who's number one in driver? And I think it was TaylorMade had just taken over or whatever. And then someone else goes, yeah, didn't they lose like 150 million this year? He goes, so if we make it to number one in driver, we're probably still going to lose millions a year. And they're like, why are we in this business? And so literally it was like
unbelievable.
Like that got out of it.
They were on a 6-month new driver cycle.
Oh, it's crazy. It was terrible. And just what would happen is you would sell into a sporting goods store or Evan Watts, whatever. Okay. And then they're sitting on this inventory. And then you're going 3 months later going, hey, pro, I've got this new driver coming out and stuff. And the pro's like looking over here in my inventory, say, what are you going to do for me? So then as a rep, I would be like, here's what I'm going to do. I will give you credit for all those and I'll take them back. And that's credit toward if you place a full order of the new one, right? So if you're going to bring in 16 drivers and you've got 14, you've only sold 2 of the other one. I'm going to take in those 14, and then you're still going to have to order like another 16 on top of that. But I'm going to give you credit for it. Was and so all of a sudden,
unbelievable.
Getter, it sounds like it was horrible.
Getter, you were repping TaylorMade at the time, right?
Yeah. I mean, that was the one year we came out with Slider, and then Slider it started so bad in Florida that they basically pulled the plug on that really quickly and went to jet speed.
Yeah.
So like there's a new driver by June that year.
Yes,
and because it tanked so bad in Florida in February and March.
Damn,
it was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Awful business.
So were Nike clubs any good?
Yeah. Data wise, they were great, but
irons were good.
What Nike did, I would say wrong, is they innovated. Nike's an innovation company. They have more patents than everyone else combined. And so they innovate materials and all kinds of stuff. So what they do is they get patents and it blocks out competitors from clothing to hard goods. So Nike was doing, and they went a little outside the expectation of feel and sound for the golfer. So the reason the square driver came about is Nike executives determined that the number one problem with the American golfer was that the American golfer sliced the ball too much. So they wanted to fix the slice. The way you fix the slice is you increase MOI, which is taking the center of gravity away from the face as far as you can and into the corners, right? So
the square did that, huh?
So the square did that, but
Stevens just missed one. Hard left turn lip out. He is in full reverse right now. Go ahead.
But the problem with that is the engineers will still to this day tell you we succeeded. That's exactly what this driver does. It fixes the slice. The problem is it did it outside the expectation of feel, sound, and look. And so the engineers never talked to sales and marketing about what the driver needs to look like and sound like and everything. So engineers will to this day tell you we succeeded in making the best driver, straightest driver. And sales, those of us in sales were like, that was trash.
Rory out of the weeds. Was that his second or third?
Third.
Got to be his third.
Ooh, that's
okay. Tuck that shirt in, Mr. McElroy. Starting to get a little sloppy there.
Don't walk around with an untucked shirt.
No, you can't do that. All right. Tom Kim.
Ooh.
Good chance for birdie here. Boom. All right. Greens look nice and green. I saw a clip of when Brooksy won here last time, and holy shit, were they brown.
Yeah, well, the USJ clearly went into this week saying we're not losing the greens this week.
Well, and that's good because look at the scoreboard.
Yep.
There's still only 4 guys under par.
Right. Yep, syringing in between the morning and afternoon waves.
Something hit him in his eye. He's lost an eyeball. Oh, sorry. I'm getting very wishful thinking on Wyndham.
5-stroke lead
honest,
now.
Right, Steve, there's going to be 2 players under par by the end of the day?
Probably. And Scheffler's going to be in the last group.
Yeah. First in, last out.
We're getting nerdy now. Face angle.
The face is still
Closing
square
it
to his
off.
torso through impact. Like he has not flipped it.
Yeah. Flip it. Flip it.
Kiz is like, I wish I could do that, but I'll just shank it off the flag stick in TGL.
Yep.
This ain't no hobby, boys. It is now for you. So let's not kid ourselves. All right, McIlroy not gonna win. Doesn't care. He's rich. Gonna go back to his estate in England. Skipping the Travelers. The old TPC pitch and putt up there in Hartford. You ever been to that one there, Guhl?
No, I haven't.
Looks very forgettable. Looks like a bad version of Avenel.
Well, yeah, it's a birdie fest every year, right? So
Yeah. But you know what? They got a big insurance company writing a big check for it. Tommy Kim.
Yeah.
Birdie. 2 under. Hello. Okay. Looking resplendent in pink.
I might have him in a little contest.
Next year's open at the good old Pebble Beach.
Pebble.
I'm going to see how I'm doing in that contest.
Oh,
we're going to be able to do this at 9:00 at night next year.
oh, the joy, right?
It is great.
Steve will be in bed.
I love Pacific Coast.
I do love Pacific time, but I'm now going to peek out the window, and yep, it's still amazing out there right now.
It looks so great right now in the Midwest.
See what we're doing for you on the YouTube stream, people.
Yeah, we're keeping you inside. Maybe they're watching on their phones while they're outside with their kids or something.
Possibly. But for the Open Championship, it'll be breakfast, so we'll have our eggs and bacon for that. So
that is correct.
Bangers and mash, I believe they call
which
that.
I played last year.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Liverpool, huh? No.
Well, Royal Birkdale, but it's
Birkdale.
you base in Liverpool. We played
Yes.
5 courses around Liverpool. The 3 Royals and Hillside and Formby.
Right.
Great trip.
So Czabe, Hindley shot 10 over 80 today. So my prediction is
You gave him the stentomatic curse.
You only missed by 1. You said 7-0 and he shot 8-0. That's all the missed.
Spensomatic curse. That is a wow.
That is a
yeah,
great
see, I like
tee
that's
shot.
Oklahoma math. I like that.
That is a good tee shot there by Tom Kim. Can Tom Kim win?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I would like it. If we're trying to pick someone other than Blowpig, I'm for it. But
if he channels his indoor golf league ability, yes.
Yeah.
Can any of the E's that are still in the course get to red numbers?
Shoffley ought to be able to.
Shoffley can.
Fitzpatrick, I would say, yeah.
Look at Tommy.
Mitchell could birdie 18 to finish even, or 1 under.
Harry Higgs had the best press conference I've ever heard for a golfer. You should watch the clip ups. Somebody did a summary, like a 2-minute highlight.
I watched it. Yeah, it was good.
Wasn't it great, Guhl?
Yeah.
He was so candid and raw, talking about how, I was thinking about quitting the game, and then, I just said, now I'm going to give it a shot again. And
it was after the first 9 holes of the U.S. Open qualifier where he played crappy, and he was thinking about quitting. Then he played 27 holes, and he said, and I didn't play good enough, but I was the first alternate, and that got me in. Crazy.
Yeah. It was just really cool. Like, he spoke in a way that was very raw, but he was like, yeah, this game's crazy. It's like, I never know what it's going to be like the next day. And, it's just like it is for you guys. Same thing for me, but I love it, but it's maddening. And it was a great window.
And he said, which was really kind of good to say, was I have to believe I'm that good, that I belong out here. So, and we've talked about that all the time, Czabe, on the show. There's a certain amount of psychology of it can't be your fault, right? I'm so good that if I missed this shot, it was because of the wind or because of the caddy or because of whatever, because you need that mentality to protect yourself to be able to play at this level. And he kind of alluded to that I have to believe it, that I'm good enough to do it like these other guys out here that act like they belong.
Yeah.
Bob Rotella would refer to that as you got to get good at functional thinking, not rational thinking. Like thinking, living your day-to-day life is about being a rational thinker. If you want to succeed a golfer, like any sport endeavor, you need to be really good at functional thinking. And it takes putting rational thought. You got to be unrealistic. You got to think functionally and not rationally. And that's when the guys that are best, they figure that out. But you talk about go to the driving range, they all hit it the same.
They do.
Why is it there's always the same at the top, right? There's something how they think, how they prepare themselves mentally, and how they go about their work. Because on the driving range, it's not just them. You go to Corn Ferry ranges and stuff. They're unbelievably talented.
All pure in it. Yep.
They're all pure in it. The margins of difference are so finite. They're almost hard to even measure.
Golf is 90% mental and the rest is in your head.
Yeah. I think for us amateurs, it's more than 90%. Or it's less than 90%, I should say.
If you listen to what he said.
Listen to what I said again, yeah.
He said it was 90% mental and the rest is in your head.
Oh. I think for us amateurs, I think
I got
half
it,
of it. I think half of it is flexibility or lack thereof.
Oh, look where that ball's going.
Expectations, yes.
Yeah. All right. While they're playing through, I'm going to go get a soda.
All right. We'll take it from here.
You boys take it from here. And if you need a snack, let me know. I'm going to go see what's in the fridge.
So John, are you saying if you were reffing here and let's say Wyndham his shot like crawled over the edge onto a green and into the sprinkler head right there.
Yeah.
I would hope you'd walk up like, no relief. No, play it as it likes.
As much as I have personal animus against him, I would give him the correct ruling. So, and even that ruling, we've talked about it on our show. Like, for them, having the sprinkler head in front of their ball is a problem. For me, having the sprinkler head behind the ball is a problem. So you still got to take into account how good the player is to see if this is really a problem. And I'm assuming we're not putting it. Like if we're trying to, hit down on the ball versus. They do now play that 2+2 rule when you're close to the green and you have an obstruction, usually a sprinkler head next to the green.
Oh,
that was good. Was that for?
Good?
Oh, that was just to get up and down, I guess.
Yeah. That's
I try to remind people, if you know the rules, it's the rules of golf, not the penalties of golf. Like there are a lot of things that
knowing the rules can be to your benefit for sure.
Oh yeah, without question.
1,000,000%.
It's amazing. All the USGA PGA rules classes I went to and exams. Only one time did a tour player go, and not that they were there when I was there, but the instructors all say we've only ever seen one rules official or one tournament player there, and it was Dottie Pepper when she was playing, and then she actually came back as a broadcaster to kind of learn about it. Oh, so that was for birdie. Nice.
Oh, let's go. All right, Xander.
There we go.
See, that's the problem. He's so long.
He's got a lot of work to do to get to get under par.
Right.
Yeah, and Xander
5 holes.
Xander is like I don't see. Sometimes when they have 184, 185 ball speed, you watch the swing. Oh yeah, I can see that. I don't see it in the swing. It's just so unbelievable. He gets in the mid 180s.
Yep.
The problem right now is
Scotty's swing, and he's like swinging hard as he can.
Yeah.
And he's like 6-7 mile an hour slower than Xander.
100%. Yep.
Wyndham is so long that these next few holes he's going to eat up, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way right.
Oh, get in the grandstand.
Kick your club.
Stay in the long grass.
Kick your club.
Ooh, where is that? Ooh, that is not good there.
We reverse jinxed Blow Pig, Czabe. Just talked about how he would overpower these next couple holes, and he blew it right.
Low in the face, right? Little wipey, low in the face, wipey. Right after he kisses girl.
I got that is deep.
Like a little niner in there.
He's scrambling 4 for 11. Is that for the week? That's pretty. That's very few times to try to scramble. 5 for 12 now.
Sam Stevens looks really, really good. I like his game.
All right, what's Scotty saying here?
Just trying to hit good shots, put good shots together.
Look at that blind shot there. That's tough. And knowing that the bat falls off as it does.
Yeah, you need to be able to put those brakes on hard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's right. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Father's Day and his birthday tomorrow.
Pretty good. Gitter, do you have your normal Father's Day outing at TPC Blackstone Creek?
No, we played today. So we'll
did?
tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow is. I moved it a couple years ago to Saturday to appease all the wives.
So my God!
What a guy!
Why is it on Father's Day we still have to do whatever the wives want? I don't.
Just trying to make everybody happy. You know,
you're not the only one.
I'm a pleaser. I'm a pleaser.
She can hear me. She can hear me, but I will tell you, my wife's getting a massage tomorrow morning.
Oh,
nice.
From you or somebody else?
Oh no, someone else.
From Sergio?
No, from Travis Hunter.
Or Trevor Lawrence.
Duval.
Whichever way you want to go.
Duval.
Let's go, baby.
I hear Hunter's only going to play corner this year. Is that right, Spence?
He was wearing that in the OTAs. He was wearing the offensive receiver jersey a lot.
Really?
He'll play both. He'll play both. It's gonna be a good year. We should be fine.
He's saying he hit a little POA on that short putt on 18 is what he's saying here.
See? Again, Guhl, that's what you're saying. These guys never admit, I just missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It hit a little bit of POA.
So that's 4 swooshes.
The greens are all POA.
So 4 swooshes and a shield. And then a swoosh on the pants and on the shoes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Hat, left chest, back, and
you can see the swoosh in the back right now with him too.
Yeah, so they're loving that.
Yeah.
There's 2 swooshes that you can see in the back.
What do you think they pay him at Nike? Do you know?
I'm out of the game on that. It's a lot.
$1 million?
Yeah, it's got to be a lot.
Well, over that. It's over that.
Because no way he's wearing Nike.
I was going to say 2 to 3.
Yeah.
No way he's wearing Nike.
You know what? Let's fire up a quick text. He's retired, so he didn't care.
I'm going to try Google while you do that.
And Steve will try Grok or Gronk.
I'm eating. How many scores in the 60s are there today? That's another good little homework assignment. You can see Grillo and Scheffler
2 on the leaderboard.
On the leaderboard, there might be 1 or 2 more lurking behind that, although I wouldn't expect it.
Grillo's got to be the low at 67.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. He had 4 birdies in a row. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Come on, Fitzy.
Okay, text sent to someone that would definitely know.
Those better all be his footprints.
Okay, yeah. What are those footprints?
I was just thinking that. Yep.
I mean, that's crazy if they're not. And what was he doing, tromping around in front of his ball?
Yeah,
he's testing the sand.
Show that same camera again.
Well, it's not in front.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, hit.
That's a square face. You'll see that? Square
Hit.
face shot.
Yep.
By the way, those are the only 2 scores under 70 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
So I mean, is that a good test of golf? This is a good setup.
And Scheffler's 69 could have easily been 67 or 66.
Could have been a 72 though if he didn't chip in.
That's true. Good point.
That's true.
Look where this is.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Put it in the grandstand.
Why did they put the hat on the weeds? They should have done the hat on the weeds.
Have you also got the? I wouldn't call it controversy, but he takes a couple of clubs and presses the grass down.
No, he's taking practice swings over it and taking grass out so he can get down to the ball. He's taking practice swings over the ball to clear grass.
I don't like that either, Spence. I think that's too many.
It's the same thing as pushing it down. Pushing it down behind, which they all do now.
He's taking practice swings over the ball, taking grass out of the swing plane.
Yep.
Doing it some more.
No, he was inside
so
last practice.
He moved 2 inches further, but that's about it. Oh, hot.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh.
Pluggy or no?
Perfect lie.
Yeah, I'd say there's no chance it's plugging. He's probably happier there.
Cashmere.
Over.
He's wearing suede.
Keith Mitchell.
Keith Mitchell.
He hit a 400-yard drive. That hole's 485. He had 87 in. How does Keith Mitchell hit it 400 yards?
Oh, he's always been long. He's been long since he was at Georgia. He is long.
Huh.
Oh, it stopped.
I guess the visor threw me off.
Well, it's the suede shoes. He's wearing
I know.
Suede shoes today. Hey, Scotty's bestie, Stan Burns.
Yeah.
That green looks healthy. A lot of grass on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is that a rock?
Get a DJ bounce off this.
There's a few little pebbles in there. Oh, these tour guys are so.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
Perfect
Yeah.
bunkers.
Yeah, there's no. I heard there's no liner in the bunkers there. Like it's just natural. They're natural terrain sand, right?
Yep.
Interesting.
Those rocks kind of filter up through the years.
Yep.
Can't do anything about it.
Hey, by the way, guys, was I alone? I enjoyed watching Dustin Johnson play well. Kind of had that little saunter going
For a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, I know he's got some stories to him, but I love watching him play.
Well, they were making a point to say, he was number one in the world for a long time.
Only two guys have been number one longer, right?
Yeah, and you can only make a guy. You can't make a guy care about being great more than he cares. And if he didn't care to be great longer than he wanted to be, he was great for long enough. And then he's like, I don't want to work so hard.
So I was listening to PGA Tour radio or US Open radio, I guess they call it, on the drive on Friday. So I was coming back from the Open, and that was when Dustin had a good start the first round, and he played good the first few holes, and then he started hitting the crapper, and he made the 8 somewhere on the back 9. Can't remember if it was 14 or 15, but they said something like, "I wonder what Dustin would say about this," or something like that. And one of the guys, I think it was Robert Dameron, said, I think his quote would be, "Huh?"
Well,
It just cracked me up. It was so funny. They were talking about what he would say about this, making it 8 or something like that. Huh?
And I'm biased because of my relationship with Robert, but I think he is underutilized on course. He is really, really gotten really comfortable and good. Yeah.
You know him?
Yeah, so when I was playing junior college golf, he was playing at UCF, and his family lived on the 10th green at Bay Hill, and we have a mutual friend, so I would go down there and play Bay Hill a lot with him and the Thursday gang, with Arnold Palmer and them, and it was good. But Robert has always been a great guy, fun guy.
All right, if Clark makes this par putt, I'm going to be angry.
Oh, God. He's gonna.
Yep. He's been making them all week.
Been making everything all week. Tom Kim for par. It's a big one for him. And nope. He just tried to wish it in. Just
Another player at 1. Everybody back it up. Who's that just below Clark's name, Czabe? I can't read that from here at the TV. Who's that second name on that list? That's Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty S. Scheffler.
There it is.
Casimir Keith trying to get up there. Nope. Love the tour visor. Love it.
It's
Like
so
to
good.
see
I don't think
Burns
anyone
with it.
else is still wearing it. Is there another single player with a visor?
Other than me? No.
Other than you.
So when Secession was changing logos back to their original one a couple years ago, and I was getting them for $5 a piece, so I have like 12 Secession tour visors. Yeah, I keep washing them in the sink, keeping them nice because they get all sweaty.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Give me the make rate on these. It's probably like 9%, and he's going to make it.
They don't, NBC does not lard up their broadcast with the usual stats and gimmicks, which some would say is a good thing. God, you pig. Fuck you.
Wow.
I told you.
I knew it.
I mean, we got to give him credit.
Anything different?
Yep, he is just a good. He's putting on fire these last 2 months.
It's funny. I was watching coverage this morning, and Brad Faxon's really quick to say, "Oh, he's got a new Scotty in the back stuff." He wouldn't say ping because Faxon's a big. If everyone listening out there, Brad Faxon's a huge ambassador for Scotty Cameron, and so he was kept saying, "Yeah, he went to a different putter. He didn't, this is a ping. This is a big thing for ping, right? And he signed a deal with them and everything, and he just couldn't bring himself to say it."
Yeah, these guys, it's amazing. Amazing the lengths they will go to pimp their brand.
And they're showing
he's making everything.
Yep, they're showing a recap of all these up and downs. I think it's 4 of the last 5 holes. Over 10 feet for par.
Czabe, I'm with you on the lettering on the pants. I mean, come on.
No, you can't have lettering.
Yeah, I really didn't like it
man.
when Team USA had the USA on the
I also did not
pants
like
logo.
that.
That's
Did
very
not care for that.
very LPGA.
Yes.
This is the sports psychologist.
Oh, okay. Now I need to listen to her. Let's see what she's going to say here.
4K can be very mean.
It's not. Yeah, it's tough.
We trained for that, and that last, I don't know what he hit out of rough there, but it did remind me of LA Country Club 2023, and there was concern that maybe when adversity hit, he could pause and go one way, and he went the other way, and he just did it again. I'm very proud of him. So I would say, to answer your question, training for adversity. Speaking of LA,
Man, I want to be one of these psychologists. Just be like, what made you happy as a child? Think about what made you happy as a child. What a
She
gig.
literally took 30 seconds to say nothing.
She did.
There's no substance whatsoever there.
Not to care because I'm trying to kind of have them have some distance, but I feel their pain and I feel their joy. So,
So I will tell you, I rarely trust people that close their eyes a lot when they talk. So one of my things, when I see someone always doing this and talking like this, I'm like, okay, I don't know. Are you
All right,
making
note to
stuff
self.
up?
Make sure to keep my eyes open.
You can keep my eyes on you, Spence.
You know I love you, Czabe.
That Mark Spencer, he's a good guy, I guess.
Shot tracer. What do we got here?
All right, finally we're getting some elevated shot tracer action, and that is a big old banana. Got to catch the edge of the fairway, though. Dang it.
Perfect.
Yep.
Wow. 5-shot lead. He's got 5 holes to play, and then Sunday.
And he's only 1 over for the day.
Bunch of ones and evens.
Boy, he is really trusting that left to right, though, isn't he? Like with conviction, he's stepping up and okay, if it's blowing left to right, I'm just going to aim further left. I don't care.
Yep.
I'm playing it left to right. We're going to leave that face square and we're going to swing left.
Swing left.
You see him on the range. I was watching him do a range session earlier this week, and he was, really holding the finish. Like he would swing and like hold the finish, extended arms, not releasing it. And I'm like, okay, he is working hard. That toe is not going to pass the heel anywhere near impact. So there's Bones. Who's doing better right now, Bones or his former boss, Phil?
Oh, God. So the Phil thing is wild, Spence, because I've been telling people guys like Phil don't get kicked out of clubs just like on a whim.
Yep.
Like this had to be serious.
Or
and now that he's hired this defamation attorney and he's saying he resigned instead of being kicked out. If he resigned, then the club would have been quick to go, oh, yeah, no, Phil resigned. He belongs to many clubs. We loved having him here. We still have his photos up and his memorabilia, but he's no longer a member. They would have said that. They didn't say that.
Yep, this is the PR game now.
So something happened, There you go, Mitchell. Suede shoes.
Look at those rounds.
Maroon visor. 70. That's the USGA's wet dream right there.
That's right.
There's a 40,
good score.
There's a 41 in there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
41, he went 41-29.
That's true.
But
yeah, the only thing better for the USGA would be a fourth 70, and he wins with that.
Yeah, exactly
that would be their ideal.
Look at those shoes. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Sam's rocking them too.
Yee.
Well, that's a great putt.
That gets him to 2? Oh, that was a par.
Yeah, it's a par. Ooh, we are deep in the hay. Tom Kim.
4 left. Did y'all see Patrick Reed hit the reverse shank?
I did. That was crazy.
See that. I did not see
Inside of the hustle.
He went almost 90 degrees right to left.
Over his shoes?
Yeah.
Basically,
it was in rough like that, and he went and swung and it went like over his left shoe into the other side. Like,
wow. I did not see that. And I've
he
watched
went
a lot
a
of golf this
direction
week.
that looked physically impossible.
Right. Was that Thursday? Maybe it was
so,
Thursday when I was on
there.
the course.
Yeah. We only have one more major this year. I mean, it's just June.
I know. I hate it. Are you? I would like to move the PGA back to August. Just don't hold it anywhere hot. Go north, Minnesota, Wisconsin, upstate New York, Seattle, that area. I mean, just go north with it to stay out of the heat. And we end the season too soon, in my opinion.
Yeah. Scarcity, Czabe. Scarcity.
Well, and they're like, we want to get out of the way of the NFL. And my counter to that is, but you're acting like the people who are watching the NFL would otherwise be watching golf. Sometimes you just have to be part of the buffet of sports that doesn't get eaten a lot, but you're there at one of the warming trays that people walk by on their way to the prime rib. Like, you can't avoid the number one sport forever. Other sports and leagues have to compete opposite the NFL to some degree.
And not every team has a winning record. Like, I've been a Jaguars fan. My Jags have absolutely sucked. I would much rather watch golf many Sundays this year or last.
And in the day
years.
and age of multiple TVs, people will second screen golf if it's meaningful in September. But whatever. These geniuses have got it all figured out. I hope they got enough deep-pocketed sponsors that are going to pay $25 million for a purse, because that's a big check to write.
Czabe, I remember clearly. I want to say it was 15, maybe 20 years ago. You posted and shared your setup. This is the first time I had seen the big screen and then 2 smaller screens, each on each side. I'm like, that's my goal. That's when I make it. That's what I'm going to have.
It's not even expensive anymore. These TVs are so cheap. But YouTube TV, you can do a quad box now. on just about anything. You do a custom
Right.
quad.
And what I would be doing is the main feed here, and I would be doing feature group over on this side, feature group over on that side.
Yep.
It'd be nice if they could put us in one of the quads, So, but I don't think YouTube TV would allow that. So it's like, should be able to split your screen up 4 ways with anything, including Netflix or YouTube or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's still the big problem I have with all the streaming, sports on streaming, especially, is the ability to turn channels quickly. You basically have to have as a
crash out to a whole new app.
Right. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You, like you said, you just have to have it as an alternate screen and leave it on, right, and not be able to switch on the main screen.
All right, Gitter is punched out for the day. We thank him for his service, and he was an enjoyable ride. Okay, big old fade. Oh, that is good. You bitch. Yeah, he's going to win this thing.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, snuggled in there. And do you think he's going to make that goal?
He's definitely going to make it. Scheffler would miss it. He's going to make it.
Tom Kim, this one he's got to get up and down for par. Wow. Yeah, sliding away just a bit.
I think that was the hole that DJ made an 8-15. Went back and forth among the bunkers a few times.
So if Kim falls off the rope here, he's back to even. Then we're down to 3 guys under par.
Yeah, and Stevens, he'd be tight to make it too. Tell you what, Brillo's time, his time this morning and his time tomorrow morning are going to be vastly different.
Wow,
actually, it won't be morning. It'll be late afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot of time to do something. I don't know what he's going to do all day. Oh, it's a good one there.
Yeah, see, why didn't that happen to Clark's ball?
I don't know. Oh, that was good. And look at where it's going. Boo. Damn.
Yeah, I'd like to find out if any guys switched golf balls this week for conditions and wind and stuff. Or did every single player stick with their ball?
You would think that's a little too risky.
I would say, Spence, that's quite radical because they want to know just how their ball flies. Even though it may not be ideal, it's the knowing what it does, I think, that is most crucial, right? They don't want to guess.
Especially, maybe if, to your point, if how it handles the wind, but just when it comes down to chipping and putting, they got to know how it feels,
Yeah. I go back and forth a little between 2 golf balls.
Which ones?
The left dash and the Pro V1.
Okay.
And why? What's your thought process when you decide which ball you're going to play?
I carry the left dash a lot more. So if it's soft out, I just need carry. And if the greens are firmer, I use the Pro V1 just because I can spin. I had a lot of knockdowns inside. I say knockdowns, kind of hold shots from like 165 and in. So a low spin ball is no good for me in those conditions. It just kind of falls out of the sky,
Yeah.
Where are you playing these days, Spence, down in Jacksonville?
So there's a great Friday game. If work's not crazy, I'll sneak out in the afternoon at St. John's Golf and Country Club, which is south of town a little bit. And then usually I don't play much. I like to practice.
Okay.
And then if I have tournaments, I play tournaments a lot, right? So I had the state senior, finished in that, made the cut, finished, and then the state amateur, senior amateur was after that, and played pretty well in that. So,
speaking of making the cut, I read this earlier and I just remembered it when you said that. So Sam Stevens, he's never played in the British Open, but he's played in, I think this is his 7th or 8th major. And every time he's made it to a major, he's made the cut. He's never missed the cut at a major.
Wow, that's a hell of a stat.
Yeah.
Well, so Miles Russell has a chance. Miles Russell has a chance to do that. He made his first one.
Yeah, he's 1 for 1.
Didn't our guy Mikey Brennan make the cut in all 3 majors so far?
Yeah, he has.
Oh, let's go.
He shot. It looks like he shot 73 today. They just showed the full leaderboard, and I meant to bring it up, but I.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That would move you up, right? Quite a bit.
Yeah, I think he's middle of the pack. Yeah, I'll have to look at the app to see what place he's in.
Fleetwood is in at +1.
What place is that now? What place is Fleetwood now?
We
were wondering if he's going to be top 10.
T10 right now. So I'm just starting at T10, working our way down.
I wondered the top 5. Yeah.
Morikawa is still out there, but we haven't seen a shot from in forever. He's +1. Xander's +1, seeing plenty of him. Keegan Bradley is in at +2. Corey Connors in at +2. Alex Fitzpatrick in at +2. Ryder Cowan, amateur.
Yeah, he's the one that was blowing away the other
two.
From Oklahoma.
Who is he?
Yeah.
Well, he plays at OU from Edmond, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Okay. Michael Kim is in at +3.
He had a good round.
He's a great
today.
follow on Twitter, isn't he, Michael Kim?
Yeah,
he is.
Great.
Sung Jae +3 is in. All these guys are in, by the way. That was the last of the guys. Cowan's like the last guy on the leaderboard that's still out there. +3s. Sung Jae, the Postman, John Perry. John Perry is a NFL referee. What's he doing out there +3? Aaron Rye,
like
PGA
the hockey
winner.
referee, Garrett Rank.
Right.
Pretty good amateur player.
Aaron Rye, PGA winner, is at +3. Zach Blair +3. Harmon +3. Mav McNeely +3. Rory +3. There's a billion +3s. Akshay and Woodland +3s. DJ stabilized at least with a 71 today. Pretty good round after a 77. He's +1. These are the 4s, by the way. Pearson Cootie, Tyrrell Hatton, Ben Griffin, Justin Rose, Max McGreevy, Nicholas Norgard, not to be confused with Nikolai. Wait, no. Who's the other? Who's the twins?
Horgard, the Nikolai and Rasmus Horgard?
No.
Yeah.
Hoygaard? All right.
There's a Hoygaard Peterson who's different.
Yeah, this is Niklas Norgard.
Okay.
2 A's and an O with a slash in it in his last name. Nicholas. Ro Hisatune from Japan +4. William
Wow.
+4. Justin Thomas +4. That brings us to the 5s. Lori Cantor, the spicy Chilean, Joaquin, Cam Young, popular pick early this week, Ben Coles, Bud Cauley, Jordan Spieth +6. Fighting out there. Michael Brennan, our guy, T42 +6. He had a
Clark
73
just made
today.
his birdie back to 7.
Oh, wow.
Of course he did. Andrew Putnam, Harry Higgs, Chris Goddard leads the +7s. Robert McIntyre is there as well. Jackson Coyven with a 74 today. He's +7. Miles Russell, 74. So the kids were all right today. Couple 74s in the worst of the wind.
Right.
Angel Hidalgo +7. Ryan Fox +7. Ludwig Oberg +7.
What did he shoot today?
76. He went 69, 72, 76. I have no idea what that's
Tommy Boy
how
today.
he does not win every goddamn week.
Yeah.
So your boy Brennan shot 3 over and moved up 4 spots. The biggest mover on the day was Grillo. He moved up 41 spots. Then you got Michael Kim up 29 spots and Cantor 22. DJ with his 71 moved up 18 spots.
How many did Scheffler move up? Probably not that much because he was at even. He was 10th or 12th place.
9 spots.
Yeah.
All right. Ryan Fox +7 or Oberg +7. Johnny Kiefer to the 8s. Jacob Bridgman, Merrick Fleming, amateur. Max Grazerman, Kurt Kitayama, Spencer Tibbetts, Jackson Van Paris. Never heard of that guy.
His name is I've never heard him either, but he played with 2 French guys, so that was pretty good pairing. Von Paris played with two Frenchmen.
That's funny. I love their pairings. What they do, you try to figure out. Okay, why did they put them together?
Yeah. Ben James, who is quietly
UVA.
one of the young guns who's making a splash now that he's turned pro. Very good player, not as hyped as Jackson Koivunen or Miles Russell or Blades Brown. He's backed it up this week. He shot 69, then 72, then 77. Similar profile to what Oberg has done. Caleb Surratt, +9. Nico Echevarria, +9. Adrian Dumont de Chassé. De Chassart.
I think he's one of the Frenchmen Von Paris played with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very.
Hey, who's low live? Is it Dustin Johnson? Is the low live? They did really poorly. They did really poorly at this event.
Exactly.
Yes, they did.
Let's see. I'm almost at the end of the guys who made the cut. Hideki made the cut. He's +11. Neil Shipley, +11. Amateur Eric Lee, +12. Patrick Rogers, Russell Henley, +13 each. Henley and Rogers with 80s today, smooth 80s. Pete Uhiline with a 80 today.
That's Wally Uline's son.
Oh, I
gotcha.
I like to call him Uhiline. James Nicholas, +15, and Dylan Wu, +16. He's dead last right now at 72.
Yeah, he didn't care. He made the cut of the number. He didn't care.
He was the one who played first and 5-putted the first green when it was a windy.
Okay, livers that missed the cut. DeChambeau, Reed. No, Reed's not a liver anymore. DeChambeau,
Hatton,
Ortiz, Rom.
Hatton made the cut.
Okay.
Cam Smith.
What about Puig? Did Puig miss the cut?
Don't know. I don't think he was in the field.
Oh.
Is Alex Noren in the live?
No.
Okay.
It's fun to watch that guy work on the range. My goodness, that guy's psycho.
Giuseppe Puebla is an amateur. He missed the cut. Giuseppe Puebla. How about that for a name?
Sahith going to get to red numbers.
Yes, he is.
Man, JJ Spawn did not have a good week. Defending champ.
No, first round.
Puig missed the cut, +9. There you go. There's Nikolai Højgaard. He missed the cut. JB Holmes. How did JB Holmes get into this thing?
Qualified. He qualified. He was at a playoff in the qualifier.
In Kentucky somewhere?
Yeah, golf's longest day. Yeah.
Koepka missed it by a mile. He's hurt.
Birdie for Schauffele. He's back to
I'll
even.
let you know that.
Yeah,
Harry Hall with his
let's go.
Harry Hall with his dumb punchable hat. He missed the hut.
Wasn't wearing it though.
And the pants are too tight. He's got the tight pants and they're high waters. Like, come on, dude.
Patty Harrington +11. Still amazing that he's 54 now and he made the cut. It's awesome.
He played with Miles Russell, so they had the oldest player in the field.
He was in the field.
Yeah.
He qualified.
Oldest player in the field with the youngest player in the field.
How did he qualify, Guhl?
You won the Senior Open last year.
Patty,
yeah. Okay. Our guy
look at this
Logan
wind
Riley,
right now. Look at this
Logan
wind right
Riley
now.
shot 70. Logan Riley shot 72 on Friday, which is nice.
It's the first round.
So rebounded after his 79 in the first.
While you were talking, Czabe, they showed the wind 7 miles an hour right now. Once again, Clark just getting all the good breaks. You need him to win, but he's not getting any resistance right now from the wind.
But you know what? Golf.
Yep.
Golf will happen.
Yep.
And when it happens, how is he going to bounce back?
Yep.
Golf will happen here soon.
I mean, okay, but where's the peril out here?
Around the
other than bogey, like where are the disasters?
Yeah, there's as we said, there's no water on the golf course that's in the play. See, Tom Kim just reads 16 in 2. Clark's going to reach it in 2.
Yeah. But see, that's so what you said right there, John, is we do that.
Yep.
We always, and like, especially if you're a tournament golfer, you always expect, and this is what sports psychologists will tell you all the time. You gave this amazing positive thought, like he's going to do great here. But as a golfer, we never are that positive about ourselves. Like if you're in a match and your opponent has hit his approach over in a creek bed, he's got a foot up on a rock, he's having to hold his club backward and stuff. you're thinking, oh, watch this. He's going to
gonna
make
it.
This guy.
He's going to chip it in on me.
Yeah.
And if you're that guy, you're like, why does this happen to me? This is unbelievable. Always happens to me. And we know how to think for everybody else, right? We assume everything great, and then we're so hard on ourselves.
I think there's a reason to that, Spence, and that is our society has cultured us all to a certain extent, some more than others, to be ready to pick up the victim mentality. Bad things happen to me. Boo-hoo me. Why does that guy, that girl get the breaks, do this, do that, you know? We're a bunch of whiners, and I include myself in that category.
And when you do that, you're absolving yourself of responsibility. When you do
That's
that,
another thing. Yes.
If
You're a victim, then you don't have agency over changing whatever situation you don't like.
Right.
When you really could otherwise. Yeah.
So he has stuck to that, John. He has stuck. Fitzy here has stuck to that routine of shortening his arms.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I want 10 years from now, is he still going to be doing that? He's a golf sicko like us. He's going to find something else, right?
Yep.
Well. Yeah, look at that. The wind is really laying down right now. Be a lovely time for an emergency 9 right now out there on Long Island. Yeah. I want to take a moment here just to say to every broadcaster when they're talking about all the great courses out there, National Golf Links and Sabonic and Shelter Harbor and all this other stuff, you can't play any of them, okay, people? These are ultra elite courses. Stop talking about it like, wow, what a mecca of great courses out here. Yeah, they might as well be fictional for you or I, okay?
Yeah.
So just stop it with this gushing about how great the area is for golf. It's great if you're rich, like really rich. Otherwise, you'll never see these places. Oh, God.
Man. Oh, you're by the sprinkler heads. This is where John would be like, nope, no relief.
No relief for you.
No relief for you.
I stood right down there in that valley watching Scheffler play on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I would step on that sprinkler head and then pretend like I'd just been shot. Like, oh, did you see that? Oh, my God. I almost broke my ankle. I need relief. I demand relief. Yeah. Oh, my leg is broken.
Commercial break. I'm getting a snack.
Okay, snack time for Guhl. Me and Spence are going to get together here and talk some golf and whatnot. All right. Spence, what's on your list of places to play? I'm going to put Shinnecock on my list. Need to get there somehow. Somehow, some way. Anybody out there, remember, want to invite me?
Being a kid of the South, and playing muni golf growing up in Texas and rural Oklahoma and living here in Florida, I've always had this thing for northeastern golf courses.
What do you mean a thing? An admiration, a yearning?
Yeah, a yearning, like bent grass, striped up fairways, bent grass fairways, having a divot go instead of sand blowing up when you hit a shot.
Right.
And I've always, because I'm a golf sicko, I watch so much golf on TV. I've always wanted to play in those conditions. And so what I do now, when it's a U.S. Open qualifier or something like that, I don't do it here in Jacksonville or in Florida. I turn it into my own personal little golf trip. It's just me. And I go and I'll play. So 2 years ago, I went to not far from Shinnecock. It was Sands Point, this ultra private club right there on Long Island.
Wow.
And an amazing experience. Like, I didn't qualify. I had a blast because I was hitting up these unbelievable fairways. I was putting on immaculate, firm, fast bent grass greens. I was enjoying that. Now, obviously, I would have loved to have made it through, and I've been to, there's a place in central Pennsylvania, Indiana Country Club. The town is Indiana, Pennsylvania. And they always host the Senior Open qualifier. And I've been there a few times. And then I'll fly it out of Pittsburgh. And I've had the joy of getting to play Oakmont on those same trips as well. So that, when you say it's not really a course as much as the kind of conditions. Get me on anything with bent grass fairways and bent grass greens, and I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's it. I just want to play like northeastern style courses.
All right. Here is Windham chipping on the 15th. It's a pretty straightforward chip. Looks like he's got a nice fluffy lie. Should not be a problem. I'm expecting he's going to cozy it up to 3 feet or better.
Don't let the heel catch and pull it.
Yep.
Boom.
There you go. 2 feet, 9 inches right there.
Yeah, he'll make that.
Must be nice. Of course, he'll make that. The putter he's using is a center shafted, face balanced like a lab. That's made by Ping, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And the name in the name is blue something, even though it's white.
Yeah,
So,
blue. Yeah. The whole thing with lab putters is fascinating. So they blew up. They had great marketing behind them. They position themselves well. I'm not saying they're bad putters. They do an interesting thing with the way they're balanced and all. You can still miss putts with them, though, obviously. And then they sold out to private equity when they discovered they couldn't make them fast enough. And as soon as they did that, every other club maker was coming out with their own basically same concept, face balance.
The patents ran. Some of his patents ran out. He sold at the perfect time. Like he sold there.
Yeah. How's the snack, Guhl? What'd you have?
Got a little Diet Coke.
Nice.
And some cheese.
Oh, good.
Putting away some cheese.
Nicely done. Look at this pup. Bomb. Oh, just missed. Fitzy. Guys don't look like they're having a ton of fun out there. Looks like it's work out there.
It is work.
Kim for Eagle.
And what was really
get in.
What's really impressive about these
Don't
guys,
get in the way. Stop walking there, Morikawa. Oh, that's Morikawa. Why are they not showing him?
Probably because he's not playing well. But what's really impressive about these guys is the mental stamina. Being able to stay in the shot, all that stuff. They're in twosomes today, so it's probably not too long. But that's the hard part for us is mailing it in on the back nine because you're just exhausted.
Yeah.
Well, and look at look at that, Sahith.
Yeah, so he made that. He got in.
Birdie on 18. Oh, that's already done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pass down.
Look at
I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong, and I will tell you. First time I saw Sahith play at TPC 4 or 5 years ago, and I saw his swing. I'm like, this guy never make it. It was just wild and long and everything. And wow, what a great player! He's been steady. He's won like. Look at this strokes gained. Geez, 4
leads the field.
All right, Wyndham, come on, just get loose on one of these for God's sake.
No, it's not going to happen. He'll make them all.
Oh, and it's not dead yet. Oh, crushing 3-putt from 3 feet. Come on now.
We needed that.
We needed that.
Hey, now interview that chick. Now interview her.
Oh, his psychologist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now interview her.
Good old Kira K. Dixon, a.k.a. Kira Kazantsev, is full with child, looks very happy and glowing. It's wonderful. Mazel, doing interviews there on 18. Come on, Wyndham. Missed this one. Sahith is looking on. Okay, I rolled it in. Still, we need every miss we can get. We'll take it. Every miss we can get.
Yeah, we need to get it to 4, I think.
Kira K. Dixon's golf pedigree, Spence?
I do not.
She doesn't have one. She's a beauty pageant winner.
Wow.
And they're like, hey, you want to learn some golf? Because I think you'd be great on television. Does a lovely job. I'm not saying
Does she do another sport? NBC doesn't do much. Well, I guess they do.
I don't think Kira does. She's on the Golf Channel quite a bit.
So maybe she's a dual employee, one of those Golf Channel
graduated
employees.
From Los Lomas High School in Walnut Creek, California. Student body president, went to Hofstra. Triple major in political science, global studies, and geography. So really, she's slumming it at this job. Like, this job is too easy for her. Like, she's kind of underachieving.
The Hofstra pride.
Power. Yeah, exactly. And
it's always good when William and Mary played Hofstra. It was the tribe versus the pride.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes. She began covering U.S. swim meets for NBC in 2022. She had joined Golf Channel as a reporter in 2021. In 2017, she launched a podcast called What We Do, in which she talked with women about the issues, the tough issues, the challenges we face, the best moments, funny moments, yada, yada, yada. Good for her. You know what? She looks lovely. Married to longtime boyfriend Andrew Dixon, and they're expecting a child. So
not that long time boyfriend. Now it's husband. Married.
Well, yeah, long time and now husband. Yeah. So there you go.
So we finally saw Morikawa, and he missed a 8-footer while you were looking her up.
Well, I was.
And then we saw Tom Kim make his tap in birdie.
All right. Kim's back to 1. Thieg got in at 1, so at least there's that. Scheffler's already
cut a little more. Uh-oh. That's fine.
See, with these greens not as hard and fast as last time, there's no real peril for doubles like there were in 18. Remember the gutty bogey save that Brooks had to make en route to winning last time?
You pretty much hit a bad chip to make double, like Dustin Johnson.
This might be good, fellas. This might be really good.
Just a little short.
Oh, it just hit soft.
Oh. He hit hybrid in there.
Oh, it's come all the way back down the chute. Into the clown's nose and out to the street.
Yeah. Speaking of Czabe, you had, when you came to visit Fernandina Beach on Amelia Island in Florida, you discovered we still have one of the original.
What happened to his foot?
Slipped.
Did you see that?
In its big left.
It's almost like he stepped in the bucket there.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys push off so hard. They employ that ground force concept to get extra speed if they're small guys like Fitzy is. And I think sometimes when they miss it or mistime it, like their whole foot goes out. That's what happened. Yes, there is an original putt-putt vintage course that has the orange wooden rails, Guhl, down there. It's got the actual official putt-putt trademarked name, because
Windmill on 18
trademarked name.
Do they have a windmill on 18?
No, no windmills. It was
I don't even think they had. These were such basic putt-putt courses. They didn't have windmills or dinosaurs or pirates or ponds or lakes or bridges or anything like that. It was just basic bitch putt-putt. Like, it's almost insulting to charge people to play it because it's just a bunch of AstroTurf and wooden planks and a few angled boards you have to bounce it off of. But there was a professional putters tour, that was on cable access TV called by Billy Packer.
Yeah, the PPA.
Yes, the PPA. And there's YouTube clips of it as well.
So real quick, we have John here. And Czabe, I'm going to throw a little rules test to you. So that shot that Tom Kim was just hitting, there were stands over to the right.
Okay.
So let's say he's there on the tee box and he shanks it, hits the stands, the ball comes back to his feet, and it's right where it was. Czabe, can he get it and tee it back up with a tee?
Off of the tee?
He's already hit the first shot.
If your tee shot hits something and rebounds and comes to rest within the legal teeing area, yes, you can pick it up, put it back on a tee for your second shot.
Good job.
I saw that recently.
And you could put it anywhere in the teeing ground. So you might have teed it off on the right edge. The ball bounces back exactly where your divot is. You can go tee it up on the left edge, playing two.
Yeah. What a niche rule that has.
Yeah, and you hope it never happens to you.
4 times in the history of golf.
There are some great videos. That's the great thing about everyone has phones and they can record, upload videos. Some first hole of the guy's trip, like there are people that hit a tee shot, hit the tree and goes back.
I have seen some of those and they are amazing. I mean, we're talking cinema.
Yes.
Hard knock off a tree, cart path, over like a maintenance shed.
Yeah.
And everyone is there watching him like, oh my God.
Classic.
You ever ricocheted one off a tee marker in front of you?
I have not.
Tom Kim, bunker. Nice.
One thing I
soft
did
hands,
was
good run out. That's going to be real nice. That should be a nice.
I played a really wet golf course and tried to hit a fairway wood off the fairway and basically topped it, but drove it straight into the ground and it bounced behind me.
Oh no!
Because it was so wet, you know, it just kind of chopped in there.
You ever seen a guy tee the ball up and hit it backwards with the driver, where he drives it into the ground and it goes backwards? Because I have. It's something else. It's a. Yep. It is a refutation of physics that is hard to even believe. Like, how is that possible? Morikawa, little chippy chip. See,
He's
now they got
one.
nobody else to show, so they're gonna have to show all these guys they haven't been showing for an hour and a half.
No birdies for Morikawa today. That's probably right. We've seen him.
Third shot on the par 5. This is an easy bunker shot. This should be an easy.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, well, he's going to
pulled it a little, right?
Pulled a little bit and a little bit heavy, but
had to respect
it. Had to respect it because look how far it rolled down there. So,
all right, we cannot have Clark hit the green in 2 here. That cannot happen.
Oh God. Stevens has the Love's truck stop logo on his right collar. Woof.
So very Kansas.
So very flyover country. Good old Love's.
Scheffler working on his putting.
Yeah. Hey, I think he found something. I found something on the back.
We used to always say, man, if he could putt, and then he putted really well the last couple of years, and we just expect him to putt that well all the time. He's just not that guy right now.
Boom. I like that. You know, I like a little emotion.
Yeah, absolutely. I love
guys
it.
with a bit of fire. Everyone else is a freaking Robotron.
Love it.
Well, that was the rep that Scheffler had. He was boring. He wasn't like Tiger and all that stuff. And you know, he had that awful reaction for the wind at Memorial, but you know, at least it's emotion.
Was it Caves Valley a year or 2 ago that he chipped in a long one and
17?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was amazing. That was such a good chip too. I mean, very scary, fast, going downhill towards the water.
And he just checked it so it trickled in. Yeah.
Look at all the lettering on that putter shaft. Good grief. I'm a guy that wants a plain shaft. I know that the lettering and the colors on the shaft.
That's about a $400 putter shaft, by the way.
I refuse to believe, Spence, that those putter shafts are remotely worth the money. Your putter is not even flexing when you're putting it. It's not.
I just they just showed Tom Kim's scorecard. I said, man, it's a lot of circles and squares. 17 holes. He's got 6 pars and 11 birdies and bogeys.
Wow. Okay, you're ahead of us.
I haven't been able to pause for some reason.
Xander with the Tour 360 Adidas. That's a good shoe, but he does not have the BOA version, which I have now, Spence. Oh, such a sucker for BOA laced shoes.
I might have ordered on Amazon the BOA conversion kit for my 2 pair of FootJoy Classics.
There's a BOA conversion kit?
They sell aftermarket conversion kits? Those can't be easy to install in a shoe. Cannot be. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, let's see here.
Send me a link. I want to see that.
Orders.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Arriving Wednesday.
BOA conversion.
Conversion kit. Stevens for birdie. This would get him a 2.
That's what I'm getting.
This would get him a 2 with still 18, which is a flip wedge birdie hole today downwind.
And you got a par 17. Oh, nope.
Oh, Ping is loving that.
No. Wow. Look at that. Big old snap. Snippy snap to the right.
There's a description to that, but I'm not about to say it.
little wipey wipe. I don't know if he wiped it. I think he just
no,
didn't
I
give
think
it
he
enough
just
borrow.
didn't give it enough. Yeah.
Did you buy any gear at Baltus Roll? Cool.
I did get myself a Peter Millar shirt. I'm still trying to replace my inventory of PGA shirts. So
Right, and you've got a lot of those to replace too.
yep. So yeah, it looks pretty. Looking forward to wearing it next time I see you.
All right, here we go.
Great logo, by the way.
330, 275. He's got 3 wood in. I guess the wind is quartering, or it's still left to right.
Right to left. Flags are
Right to
blowing
left.
right to left. Yeah.
Get way right. Get way right.
Oh my God, is that a banana?
Oh wow, it is right.
Oh,
Oh, you whore.
Wow.
You whore. Okay. Well, that'll conclude our coverage today, and we're not going to be on Game Day Garage tomorrow because this thing is over.
Real quick check in on the Nike contract for Scotty Scheffler.
Wow, look at that. Look at that asset right there.
Contract is performance and impressions based.
Hmm.
So that interview he did with all those Nike swooshes,
that counts.
he was getting paid per second.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to know the number on it.
I know.
I'm glad there's metrics to it, but
That is a 5-footer for Eagle. Remember, I said we can't let him get it reaching 2. We can't let him. He's definitely going to birdie, man.
Caddy is wearing the Have a Day shirt. Bob Does Sports. Good for them. Have a day. He is having a day. He's having a tournament is what he's having.
Going to be 8 under.
And 18 is a flip wedge for him.
Yeah.
Why do I like Fitzpatrick, who's a golf nerd and a shrimp, and I don't like Shoffley, who's the same thing? Don't understand it.
I don't know. Shoffley's a likable dude.
He is.
I kind
Can't
of
say
want
his
to.
dad is, but
His dad takes points away
Yes.
because his dad is just a complete poof. Higgs, get that shirt open. Look at that. It's great. No button survives. And he's got Dude Wipes as a sponsor. I mean, that is so strong
Yep.
to say, yeah, it's something every guy needs. A little sealed packet of a baby.
Well, this
wet
guy
wipe.
has Loves, which is a convenience store, and it's a gas station convenience store.
Yeah,
in the
but I mean,
Midwest.
Dude Wipes is like,
Yeah.
again, it's a great product. I have, who here, raise their hand, has at least one Dude Wipes in their golf bag at all times? I do. Because you know what? You
Never
know. You never know.
I have a buddy that put a whole roll of toilet paper. He keeps it in his bag. Like he's notorious for it.
Why don't you just keep an extra hand towel that you take from the cart bar and let that one be a sacrifice to the gods if something bad happens?
I've missed tea times because of him being in the toilet too long. I've seen him do it in the woods.
Oh, that's a tough one right there. Okay, we got 4 1s and about to be an 8 with Windham Clark.
Man, that was so close to sliding into that bunker, too.
Yeah, well,
Damn it.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Was. I'm not liking it, but he is playing an impressive round.
The guy playing the best hit the best shot.
Yep.
You know?
And also is getting the best breaks. The winds died down, right? And if that wind's a little bit stronger, you never know what happens.
Yeah. He's making
Okay, this commercial. See that? Yeah, every kid, just plays this Oceanside course for like $1,000 green. Look at this
by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course they made sure to make it, minorities because got to be.
But also,
look at this.
I don't even know what course that is. Do you guys know what course that is?
No.
There's no path walkway. That's not the green for that shot.
Also, when have you ever played? You're on the edge of a green, and someone says, "Why don't you try left hand low this time?" And you do it. I mean, that's crazy. That is. They didn't have a golf editor on that one. Maybe you could try. Should you flop it or should you bump and run it? But you don't say, "Why don't you try left hand low?" That's just not going to happen.
Yeah. How about what's the cellular reception of those Meta glasses?
That's
on
right.
The edge of the continent, wherever the hell he is. I'm dubious of that. Also, I love the old man who's too old now and can't see very well to be able to play anymore, but I'm dubious he wouldn't be fucking napping at this point. But
who's holding the iPad for him? Like, you can't hold the iPad.
No. Oh, right. Yeah.
There's a guy sitting next to him. Hold the iPad
dude.
For him.
Presumably the older brother or the dad.
He's frightened by technology. He's like, I don't know how to use this iPad. Hold it up so I can give tips to my grandson. Left hand low is what I say. Yep, that'll work for you. So there's a new one out. And as a girl dad myself, it really hits me in the feels.
I know which one you're talking about.
Golf trip. Thanks for inviting
dad
me.
leaving a voicemail for his daughter after a wonderful trip over to the UK to play some links golf, where he leaves a message saying, hey, just want to call. I know you're busy. You know,
thanks for bringing your old man.
Great. Yeah. He's like, I know you're busy, but thanks for taking time to play golf with your old man. And, you know, beautiful daughter, good golfer, loves to play with her dad. That's a beautiful commercial. And I'm here to say, as a father of daughters, you know, your mileage may vary, okay? For every dad who loves to golf, your daughters may be thriving, and you are, of course, going to love them with every ounce of your heart, but they may give two shits about golf, okay? This may not happen to you. So just keep that in mind when you're watching that heartstring tugger, okay? Where do we stand on the iconic barber pole, red flag, U.S. Open flags or pins?
Solid.
Love it. I love that that's their trademark. Now, somebody was saying about one of the LPGA players was colorblind, so she couldn't see the red.
Red, yeah.
And someone was like, then the USGA needs to change flag colors. And I'm like, child, please.
Yeah.
We're not changing flag colors for one player who might be colorblind. That's why they have caddies. Oh, just missed on 16. Fitzy from long range. Look at him. Okay. Schauffele to get to 1 under. Of course, they don't font on the screen clearly for birdie or for par. They just make you commit to watching it. By the way, our coverage here on Game Day Garage will conclude at 8 o'clock sharp, even though play will still be going on. We hope you enjoyed our commentary today, and thank you very much. And make sure to throw Game Day Garage a follow. This has been the Capital Golf Gang as well, even though it's just me and Guhl as part of the Capital Golf Gang. Mark Spencer has been a wonderful ride along. Getter as well. Tomorrow's lineup, I'm not sure. It sounded like Ronis is out again tomorrow. Is that right, Guhl?
It did sound, yeah. I think he's in Florida.
And I think CJ is a hard maybe at best. And Buddy is out traveling, dominating the world. Spencer, welcome back if you have nothing to do.
Yeah, I might do that.
Okay.
Unless you get too many complaints on the socials. And then
Man, this putt looks even closer now than it was when I thought the ball ended.
Real quick, before he hits this putt, that just was thinking about Xander. He's wearing that Dassault logoed shirt.
Yeah.
I've yet to see one anywhere in a shop. No one else ever, since like in the 70s, no one wears Dassault.
That's a ski company, isn't it?
French one, I guess because of his dad, maybe.
I'm not even rooting for him to miss it anymore.
No.
Yeah, buried it. Eagle.
Right in the middle.
Oh, there you go. And look at all the empty seats there.
Dassault was the sponsor of the PGA, Middle Atlantic PGA in the 90s. And that's the last time I remember them.
Wow. 7-shot lead, which will probably hold up because 17 and 18 are easy. Might even be widened.
Yep.
John, were you in the PGA then in the 90s?
Yeah, 95 was
okay.
my first year.
Did you play the Au revoir du Pois irons, ADVP? Remember those?
No, I never heard of those.
The grip. Oh, so the gripless. They were gripless irons.
Yeah.
What?
You don't
remember?
I remember
the Henry Griffiths fitting was the big deal back then.
What do you mean gripless? You grip the shaft?
Yeah. So go AVDP, Au revoir du Pois. Nick Price famously played it. Arnold Palmer famously played it. So the graphite shaft was a little bigger on the butt end, and it was kind of textured, but there was zero grip.
Once again, proving the pros will play anything for money.
Yes, they will. I want to say Nick Price and Arnold Palmer were the two that.
Oh my God!
If you're tuning in for sicko stuff, I'm your guy. All right.
I don't think I've ever seen or heard of these clubs before.
Nor have I.
No grips.
Did you find them yet?
I did, but I'm having a hard time finding a picture of the grips or the lack of grips. Finding replacement grips for vintage Goldwyn AVDP, Avoir du Poids, is uniquely challenging. The clubs feature an oversized big butt shaft that measured about an inch in diameter, requiring oversized grips and often specialized installation tools. Good Lord.
Yeah.
And the concept was what?
Increase swing weight. So make it lighter at the butt end.
Huh. Okay, then. Well, now I know. Okay. So Clark has 2 holes left. 17's a par 3. It's not playing super hard. 18 is straight downwind. It's going to be a wedge, assuming he doesn't have a complete spasm and hit it into the hay. Kim is going to come in at 1 under. Stevens probably come in at 1 under. So there'll be 4 1-unders, including Scheffler. I mean, Clark could have a meltdown tomorrow. That's the only way. Clark would have to shoot 77, 7 over. Right? And that possible. What's the weather forecast for tomorrow?
I think the same. Windy, but dying down at the end, which is going to help him.
Again, look at the stands. Like, this is not a good look.
Yeah, well, it's
everybody's left for the party.
5 p.m. They've got dinner reservations at all the hoity-toity spots in the Hamptons, or a 2-hour train ride that they can look forward to once they lug themselves off the property.
Yep.
And otherwise, they'd have to stand around and watch Windham Clark.
That's way left. That's like 100 yards left.
That is.
He hit it into the camera.
Oh, wow. And, of course, he's going to get released.
He's going to get a free drop.
He's going to get a drop. Yep.
That's not the ball. The ball landed short of it. Now, too bad it's not like us playing golf where you're hitting into the sun and you have to now go find the ball, actually where it went. Because that would legitimately be a potential lost ball, would it not?
Yes. And then the ride back to the tee, Czabe.
Yeah.
Oh. And there's a group
No.
on the tee.
Well, if it was
if
if it was us, it wouldn't be right back to the tee. You would just flip one down in the short grass and go, screw it.
Yeah.
It's like too late.
I'll just play from here. Play 3 from here.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I think Stevens' swing held up all day.
No, it has.
He showed well today. He really showed well.
Ooh,
sprinkler
ramped up the sprinkler. Doink. That's fine. What is this whole Jerry world or something with the sun?
Yeah, exactly. Who put the sun there?
Can't they put curtains up on this hole? Cheap bastards. Oh, God.
The curtains are up for soccer there, but just not
Faxon
curtains.
Faxon just said, I can't believe how far left he just hit that ball.
You know, I kind of think we're beyond rooting for him to fall apart, but if you were, you could say, all it takes is one really loose screw, one really weird shot.
One nervy swing to make him think about it.
One nervy swing to bring in a virus.
That's what I thought. The first hole, we weren't on yet. He left his first putt of the day on one, 5 feet short, missed the second one. I'm like, we might have a shot here, but nope. So it's definitely going to be Scheffler. Well, I guess if Stevens birdies, he can play with Clark. But right now it's Scheffler and Clark in the last group. Well, the Scheffler and Tom Kim would be a fun group, but I don't think that could happen.
Couple Dallas guys.
Yeah,
buddies.
I love how the TV cameras and the late golden hour sun is making all these guys look sunburnt as fuck.
Grillo's going to be in the third to last group.
Red.
If it doesn't change, Grillo's going to be in the third to last group.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay. All right. One more set of commercials on our way to.
We need at least a bogey from Clark, maybe double. How about next one goes over the green? He can't get up and down. How about that?
I think you're just kind of wishing at this point.
I am. I'm absolutely wishing because I think he's going to get a drop, get a good lie, and get up and down. I'm trying to talk myself into it.
If Wyndham wins, what's the perception of him then? He's two-time U.S. Open winner. It's pretty stout.
Yeah, and he's no longer a bad guy because the win erases the actions at Oakmont.
Well, I mean,
we don't know that those guys are going to try to do that.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't him. I hate when people say that. That was not me. Well, then who the F did it? Yeah.
No, it was absolutely.
And nothing happened to you.
Right. What happened to him? No, yeah.
Yeah, what Notice said with driving, like, yeah, what happened to him? Nothing happened to him.
Yeah. And last year, his first comment was, I think we just want to get past this,
Yeah.
No.
Like when they say he owned it, only now is he finally starting to own it. Okay. Oh, he's got ball in hand.
Yep. We knew that.
Ball in hand. How did that happen?
Free drop.
Oh, that was his ball in front of the tower. I thought he was behind the tower.
Yeah, I know he was in front of it.
All right, hold on. Let me hear. This is where Jon Guhl would be doing his best work as a rules official.
Yeah, Chris, you're right. I see that. I mean, for the average sports fan, yes. For golf sickos, no.
So he's got to first establish the spot that gives him relief.
The caddy is stepping down. The caddy, so put where his caddy's foot was. He's going to try to drop it right.
And so is he. So he's stepping. Yep. So he's going to get a club length from the spot that's the nearest point.
He's been stepping there on purpose
and taking little swings too. It is kind of wispy grass, but still.
See, yeah, you drop it back there where your feet are. Keep standing there. Keep standing there. Not drop where your feet are.
He is thinking about where it's going to roll to. Get rid of those loose impediments, which you're allowed to do.
John, what I like to do sometimes is try to pick when I drop it, it'll roll forward twice, and then I do get to set it down.
That is 100% what most tour pros do. So you get the club length. What they'll do is go to the very edge.
Look, he's aiming for a tough. Boom. Perfect. That's 1 for 1. All he has to do is hit one more tuft, and perfect. Now he's placing it.
Don't pick anything that's live. Oh, you better not. Oh,
what?
Did you break something that's live? Because if it's live in the ground, that's a penalty. It better be loose.
Right. It's got to be loose.
That's what he wants, because he can do one more time like that. And he'll be able to place it with. Yeah, now he gets to place it. Watch this, Abe. This is going to drive you crazy.
How is it that I'm so far ahead of you guys?
I was with you, Zabe. I think Spence got behind.
Spence, you got behind.
My internet got behind. Sorry.
Yeah, your internet got behind. Yeah, I mean, this is to me the cheatiest of cheaty rules, which I don't get, John, why the powers that be decided to change it this way.
Well, they moved it to the knee height, so there would be less requirement for these redrops. But the tour players just said, okay, well, I'm going to drop it where I know I'm going to go to the full club length. So if it travels 2 inches, it's gone out of the semicircle, right? So they just gamed the system. The knee height was supposed to prevent redrops. And what they just did is they go to the very edge or they hit it off that tuft like he was doing, so they know it'll roll outside the semicircle or back to the obstruction like it did there.
This is a 2 out of 10 difficulty pitch for these guys.
Yep.
Off of this,
like I said, he's going to make par.
Yeah, like this is a complete nothing burger for him. Spence, you're way behind. I'll try to keep my commentary low. Yep. And there you go. 3 feet away. Simple putt. Stays at 8 under. So, yeah, the old drop rule where you had to go over your shoulder, you can't aim going over your shoulder. You don't know where the ball's going to go. Right. And that's the point of a drop. It's totally random. I think, Guhl, they then changed it to shoulder height, but you had to put it out to the side. So it was at least shoulder height, right?
Yep. Correct.
And now you go knee height. Just so dumb. But rules are the rules. If you don't know the rules, you can't use the rules to your advantage.
When you were on, Czabe, for your snack time, Spence and I were talking about that. Knowing the rules will help you in many situations.
They're the rules of golf, not the penalties of golf.
Ooh, that's a great line, Spence.
Thank you.
Not the penalties of golf. Of course, I like to use the line from the original Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp about parlay. I call it parlay. It is more of a guideline than a rule.
I was playing in a tournament about 15 years ago, and I caught a PGA professional cheating, and they kicked him out of the section. They got him out of the PGA. Yeah.
Guhl, I bet you've seen a few guys cheating.
Yep. Had one that I distinctly remember. I'm not going to go into it, but dropped the ball from the penalty area. Dropped the ball while he's looking for a ball in the penalty area out of his pocket.
It's just so brazen. It's
this guy kicked it around a tree, so he didn't have to hit it around a tree. And me and another professional, we were paired up in the tee box ahead of him, and we were looking back on the last hole. And I remember asking Richie's his name. I said, "Hey, Richie, someone said great shot to you. It looked like a regular wedge." He goes, "No, Mark, I was behind that tree." And so he pointed, and we both looked, and the guy was kind of walked up, looked around, and kicked it from behind the same tree. And Richie goes, "Hey, he just kicked this ball. I think he just kicked this ball." And then he denied he did it, and he goes, "Well, if I did it, I didn't mean to." And when he said that, it was over.
Doesn't matter.
They kicked him out of the PGA. They kicked him out of the section and everything.
Oh,
should have.
Oh, Wyndham's cut. Wyndham cut himself.
When did that happen?
Cut himself on some thistle? How'd he cut himself out there?
I don't know. I guess that long grass, or maybe while he was doing all that dropping.
It's too bad. He's going to have to withdraw.
Yeah,
Shame.
exactly. Yeah, we have a blood rule like the NBA does, right? You got to go inside.
Where's COVID when you need it? COVID knocked Rahm out with a 6-shot lead at Jack's place a couple years ago.
Right.
That's what we need for Wyndham. All right, here's the putt, tap, and in. Yep. Okay.
As expected.
Okay. Thank you, Nick Ashew, for having us again. He said he enjoyed it. He laughed. He's not a golfer, but he loves our snarky commentary. And Nick,
funny the whole way, my friends.
Good numbers on.
Funny the whole way.
Today. Good.
Yeah. Listen, you guys made it fun.
I feel like, to be honest, more people are out doing summer things this tournament than were for the Masters. That's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah, it's better, wetter.
It's summer. Like, you should be out doing stuff in the weather we've had. So for everyone who was here listening and watching, thank you very much. And I hope that you enjoyed us as your second scream knuckleheads.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, Spence, you've got some steaks waiting for you, I believe. Lucky you.
Good for you.
Guhl, I don't have steaks waiting, but I've got a place called Monk's Barbecue, and they got brisket, so beep, boop, 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 boop. Calling in the airstrike right now.
Shredded pork in the crock pot. It's very good.
Love it. Good
I'll
stuff.
trade either one of you guys for that. I'll trade right now.
All right. For Jon Guhl and Mark Spencer and Eric Gitter, thank you so much for listening and joining us here on Game Day Garage. Capital Golf Gang is available on podcast. Get it wherever you get your podcast. We'll have a full recap of the U.S. Open out on Monday of this coming week. Thanks for listening. Have a great Saturday night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, 5 until the close of business, and they hoist the trophy on Sunday. See you.